I was gone for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off. Okay, so now on this live video, we are just going to talk about everything that's going on around social media, and just talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you guys feel like you want to discuss. We are going to discuss it here. Those of you who were chimed in or called in on the last live, call in on this live again. Let me drop the link in the chat. If you guys want to come on, we can go through social media and chat about what's happening. Okay, so let me see. I made it. Yay. Hey. Star, Rebels, and Nell, Cutie Gang, Demaria. Woo woo. I normally don't see when people from Facebook write on the chat, and we're all here. Okay, so cool. All right, so let me. The link is in the chat for those of you guys who want to call in and chime in. Nicole, Red Pill, Kim, you guys can all call back in. But I just wanted to separate the video so that each live will be a separate topic and that people can watch, the separate topics. So hopefully people chime back in. So for now, I'm just going to go through. We can go through. I was trying to post the Jonte Austin versus Neo video on my Instagram, but it's taking so long to load. I don't understand what's going on. All right, y'all, coming on back. All right, y'all back. Y'all back. Y'all back. Hey, y'all. What's hot? What you got? So, since Red Pill talks relationship, and since a lot of people like these lives where we talk about like relationship type stuff and we talk about stuff outside of celebrity, I want to get you guys input on a post that I posted up on my Instagram. So those of you guys who don't follow me on Instagram, you missing out because I've been posting a lot more lately on Instagram and just having different discussions. So there's a woman who posted up her messages between her and her man. Oh, thank you, Daryl. You always so supportive. I appreciate you so much. I want to get you guys' input on it. So there's a woman, and I want to know if you guys feel like she's wrong or not. So she shared a photo of dinner that she prepared, and then she also shared messages between her and her man. Now, let me see if there is a way to make this bigger because I don't understand why the stuff got to be so little on StreamYard. Like, can we zoom in? Would that make a difference? When I zoom in, do it get bigger for y'all? Hold up. Let me view. Zoom in. Okay, cool. That looked bigger. Okay, so hopefully you guys could see that. So she posted up messages between her and her man, and I guess he was asking her if dinner was almost done. And he says, well, it'll be cold by the time I get there. And then she replied and she said, that's what a microwave is for, Mr. Ungrateful. He said, it's a big difference from fresh off the stove to from out the microwave. But hey, at least I get to eat. And then she replied, I need you to pick up some butter. I see where they get it from. And then it says, shaking my head, there's a big difference. There's a difference, a dramatically big difference. And then and then she replied, at times they show a lot of your characters. I guess they're talking about the babies, the kids. I guess they act like him. And then it says from him, you cook hours before me coming home, hours on a meal that I wanted, and think there's something wrong with me wanting it closer to when I got home. So I'm going to have a cold plate to reheat in the microwave instead if just waiting a little longer. Like I said before, at least I get to eat. And yes, it's a fact that there's a difference from reheating from microwave from fresh off the stove. If the roles would have been switched and you were at work and coming home to a meal, I would wait till you got closer to being home instead of letting the food dry out and get cold. Yes, there's a difference, but I'm not making a. And then so she replied and she said, honey, I'm cleaning up the kitchen and the downstairs, sweeping, mopping. Plus, if you got a problem with me cooking and making sure all of us are good, meaning them and their children, and your investment of this house don't go to shit, then I think you are being ungrateful right now. And then it says, I could have been just lazy and not done nothing with all this flack. So what do you guys think about that situation? Do you feel like he was being ungrateful, or do you feel like she should have accommodated him by cooking closer to when he got off of work? We have Red Pill here. What do you think? And I want you guys. I want you guys to chime in as well.
All right. Honestly, I'm over here smiling. This is my stuff right here. I love content like this. All right, so just getting into it. Honestly, and this is from a man's perspective, a man that is more old-fashioned in his thinking, but I think that both parties are correct in this situation. I don't think he's unreasonable, and I don't think she is either. And this is this is why there's a need for, you know, just people to kind of learn how to communicate effectively and really how to deal with the opposite sex appropriately. Because I think this is a situation that could be resolved where everyone could be happy, but they both just didn't go about it the right way. And I'm gonna put it on the dude just a little bit more because I do think you know, it's a man's job to keep things good within the family and the household. So I feel like he should have adjusted his approach a little bit to really make the situation better.
Oh, they said you was gonna side with the man.
Nah, I'm here to confuse y'all.
All right, so I want a woman's point of view. I want a woman to chime in. Nicole, what do you think?
Welcome back, Nicole.
Oh shoot! Hi, you guys. I'm actually in a meeting on my other phone and at work. What I wanted to, about this situation, I really don't have a comment. I think people should take their relationship stuff and deal with it in home without putting it on the internet, because he is ungrateful as hell. I don't know, but you knew he was ungrateful when you got in a relationship with him. He's still there. I don't know. I don't have a comment, but I do have another comment, you guys. It doesn't do with this, so I'll wait.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for the red pill guy, I've seen you on Neek's live a couple times, and I've seen your presentation. I've seen your presentation like you're gonna help guys become more masculine, and but it's just an act. Like, unless it comes like from just experience and just their own life journey, it would just be an act. So if they do get a girl, can they maintain it? Because they're not truly who you're telling them to present themselves to be. So that was my question.
That's a great question. This is the thing, Nicole. You are right in the sense that if a dude is just listening to something and trying to imitate another person, then you're right. It's just an act. But in a lot of my content, I think maybe the most recent video, I really kind of got on Guy's case because essentially it's not about acting. This isn't for females. It's really about improving yourself. When you work on yourself,
you should tell them to improve their confidence instead of telling them to improve their the way that they approach women. Like, they need to improve their confidence internally. It doesn't have anything to do with relationships, like girl-guy relationships.
But think about this. Nicole. We could think of a game, right? Board game. sports, whatever, the more you understand it, the more confident you are, right? So if you understand your opponent,
Okay,
you
I have another
understand
part.
how they're approaching things, you understand the
Ah,
skills, the craft that's necessary to be good, that's automatically going to translate into confidence just because you understand. When you don't understand, you're going to be unconfident, right?
there's no formula to women. We're all different. Like what Neek likes is probably totally different than what I like versus what someone else likes. It's all different. So as long as you learn your woman, you're good. But you can't learn all women. There's no such thing.
I wouldn't say
There's
that
no
there's a,
formula.
I would say across the gender lines, right?
Hmm.
For people, let's say if we take, all heterosexual males and heterosexual women, um, there are there's a lot of similarities. I'd say
There's an
more.
ideal. There's an ideal. There's an ideal.
No, I don't think everyone's the same at all. So that's where you have to get to know, like you said, your person. But there's some similarities as far as, like, for example, this little post. I'll use this example, right? My feedback. Let's say that guy, right? He
Mhm.
hit me up and he said, "Hey, Red Pill, this is what I'm dealing with, right? I want my girl to make a hot plate, and and he tells me this problem, right? What I would approach to him, which I think this would probably be a common thing for any for women. I would say, listen, bro, if you want your woman to do something, it's essential that I feel like women work better off of praise than criticism.
Mm.
And I would explain that to him. Say, listen, let your wife know what you appreciate. Hey, thank you so much for making this, and then you're gonna let her know something in addition. Hey, it would be really special if you can do this. It would be a better
Mm.
approach. And again, you're building her up, making her feel appreciated. Not that you're ungrateful, but as well, once you set that proper setting, if you wanted to make, a additional suggestion or request, that would be the time after
Yes.
you already set that stage.
So you're
And
looking at management skills. Like you're looking at skills that you would get out of management, like sandwiching a complaint between a compliment and a
so,
compliment. Is that how you're thinking that you can do it that way? When
so
when
no, not,
inherently there's something wrong with this guy. Like inherently there is something wrong with him
not
to
there's
approach it like
nothing
that.
wrong with it. I
Not
don't think anything's wrong with
necessarily. No,
Oh.
not necessarily. There are a lot of men that
Okay.
actually
I'm
think in
sorry.
that way.
Can another lady chime in on the situation itself? Because I don't know, you guys. That situation
Well,
itself,
that
I see
Queen B was
ungratefulness.
chiming in.
I mean,
Okay,
so basically I run into a lot of men
that
that
he
are
seems
similar.
especially the way that she
Um
explained it, the way that the text
Nicole,
messages
can you hear
went.
Queen B?
No.
okay,
Mm-mm. Should I go out and come
maybe
back
it.
in?
she's not able to.
I can't hear
I can
her.
hear you,
All
Queen B.
right, can everybody hear me?
Mm-mm.
I can
Okay.
hear
Okay.
you.
Let
Okay.
me
Red pill,
try
can
it
you hear
again.
me?
I can hear you good.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
maybe it could be
Okay, I'm
your
gonna try
sound,
again. Can I come
Nicole.
back in
Yeah, go
on
out and
me?
come back.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Queen B. I want to hear from
Yeah,
you.
but what I was going to say is I really wanted to elaborate on your point because no, I don't think that he's just throw the whole man away. I don't think that's the case.
Right.
Um we all have ways about us and that we were taught or grew up with, and that's kind of how we adapted and came about life. But I think with proper planning and some education and with a supportive community that backs you up, I think everyone can grow and develop. And for that gentleman, I do think that I understand completely what he's saying, and I know that a lot of gentlemen just want a hot meal when they get home. Like they're working hard, they're
Right.
doing a lot of stuff. Some of them are paying all or the majority of the bills or taking care of the household and holding it down. And it's okay for them to want specific things. That's fine.
Exactly.
I do believe that there has to be a balance though. And
Right.
I appreciate how the woman actually tried to present the information to the man, and tried to explain the the full dynamic of why she planned to do it the way she did it, so that he could kind of grasp and understand why she did that. And a lot of times with women in households, that is how it works. I mean, a lot of women are multitasking. They don't just have the task of cooking food. They're cooking food, they're taking care of kids, and they're also putting away things or cleaning. And so I think that we multitask to really try to make everyone happy, and facilitate all the needs. So I think that both of them, if they talked a little more, and just actually, as Red Pill was saying, I think the approach does make a difference. The way that you set the tone of the conversation is going to make a difference, because instead of presenting the negative right off the jump, which will have someone's vision very cloudy, starting off with the welcoming and the nice things will just open up their mind to understand the criticism. So I think that he was very right in saying that. But I think that the gentleman that she's dealing with, obviously, I don't think he quite understands fully, but I think that with more communication between the two of them, they will really like, he can understand her ways a little bit more with a little bit of conversing. And I'm glad that you have this dialogue, Neek, because I think it's really important to actually support each other in a community, for men and women to be able to dialogue, support each other, and hold each other accountable for their actions, whether they're good or negative. So I really appreciate you transitioning your platform into something like this, because it's really needed. So yeah.
Queen B, you are on point, man. I can't agree with you more, man. You got a lot of wisdom. I respect that.
OMG, now I can't hear.
You can't hear me? Hello?
I wonder why it's doing that.
That's weird. Can you hear me, Neek?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me? Queen B, you back?
I wonder why it's doing that.
I don't know. It's really awkward.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear it.
You can hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I see your mouths moving, but I can't quite see. I'm gonna leave and then come back in.
Okay. Okay, the next topic that I wanted to talk about was when it comes
finish to Neek.
Oh. Y'all still want to stay on this one? The red pill is teaching men how to move in dating world of 2020, because they always wait. The red pill is teaching men how to move in dating in the dating world of 2020, because the old ways of dating and chivalry and how we used to hook up is dead.
Dang, who wrote that?
Mad Ant 22.
Hey, Mad Ant, you on point, bro. That's real. That is real. Is Queen Bee back? I see her picture.
Yeah, I can hear you guys now again.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, Queen Bee, I was complimenting you. Honestly, you spoke that like true wisdom. Honestly, much respect to you. Honestly, I agree with you 100%. It really is just has to be approached differently. Honestly, he should have never even sent that through text. That's mistake number one.
I agree.
Mistake number one.
I agree.
That's not a text thing. Like I said, like that's what men have to understand, right? She's working there, right, trying to please him. It seems like, right? So at the end of the day, you have to take that in consideration and accept the effort, graciously, but as well, build up and then build from that place, because if she feels good, right, based on your response and everything, she's going to be more apt to actually hear what you have to say. She's going to say, okay, like, you like it like this. It's not that she's not making the effort, it's just he wants it a little bit different. And I feel like you could get that, but he has to be tactful. He has to be patient. He has to know how to treat a woman. And a woman, you're not going to criticize what she's doing and motivate her. That's not how women work. And that's what I was telling the previous lady that was on here was a Nicole. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about with women. Like, obviously all women aren't alike, but stuff like that, I think all women do appreciate. being considered and being dealt with like that versus being criticized. I think that is common, and maybe I'm off, but I think that's accurate.
No,
Yeah,
very, very.
somebody had came in and they said that they missed the question. So basically, it was whether or not the woman was wrong in her response or with her man. So basically, the man requested that she not cook the food so early, to which when he gets home from work, he has to heat it up. And she feels like he was being ungrateful that, he's making that request, that she went out her way to even cook for him in the first place. So I showed them the thread of messages between them and their request. And then he said that she cooks hours before that he comes. She cooks hours before he comes home on a meal that he wants, and he wants her to cook closer to when he gets home instead of him having to put a cold plate in the microwave. And she says that she's cleaning up and she's cleaning, sweeping, mopping, and making sure that they're good. So she cooks, I guess, basically when convenient, and said that he was being ungrateful. So I was asking if you guys felt like she was wrong, or if the man was wrong, or what y'all thought.
Yeah, and I actually feel like instead of really going back and forth between the two of them, I feel like a good solution could have been um, possibly for the gentleman to understand her perspective and say, well, you know what we can do, baby, going forward is at night, when we put the kids to bed, let's prep something so that the next day when it's dinner time or you're prepping dinner, at least the poultry part of it is done. So how about that? You see what
none of that.
Well, I mean, even if the man doesn't help, it would be nice to just have him around or in the vicinity. Even if he's talking to you or you guys are just spending time, it would be something that would be a kind gesture. If you're into that type of thing, but I think it's all going to be how you guys compromise. Like, honestly, it's not really hard at all to compromise and just kind of understand each other. But I do believe what Red Pill is saying is true. We all have a love language, and usually we all just want to be appreciated. So, for instance, if the gentleman may have came home and let's just say he presented her with something, let's just say maybe a bouquet of flowers. It's no special day. It's just a random day. And he presents her with the flowers and he says, you know what, I really appreciate that, baby. Going forward, let's discuss the times that I'm getting off so we can get the meal, the actual dinner time closer to when I get off, because I love to enjoy your cooking. And most of all, I love when it's hot so I can taste everything that you make. It's just, again, the way you present it, appreciation, also setting the tone, all of those things are really, really important. And they are individuals. So you do have to learn the person that you're with, for sure. But essentially, appreciating someone goes a long way. If you appreciate them before you even think about yourself, a lot of times you gain access to a person and you get them to open themselves up to you. So that's just something that I've learned. And men, they operate on things like their meals being cooked, their food, their clothes being laundered. They care about sex. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things they care about. Women, on the other hand, they care about gas being in their car, money being in their pocket, no worries, bills paid. You know what I'm saying? So that it's just kind of different. We operate in different ways. We just have to kind of figure out how to work with each other and communicate. And if you're not willing to do everything like he wants, maybe some ways or some things that he likes, and vice versa for the woman. If not everything, at least you could take some pieces of it and say, okay, well, going forward, baby, this is what we'll try. I think that's what a relationship is about. So I think they're still working. At least they were communicating about it. Easily they could have just shut their mouths and not said anything and been angry at each other. But at least he expressed himself, she expressed herself, and then from there, hopefully they can further dialogue about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, all right. We have Kim is silent.
I do see Kim online.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. I feel like that's just the thing that you hit some good points, Queen B, as far as the things that men per se may want versus women. But even more importantly is, like you said, what people respond to. If you look at men, men respond to, we actually respond to criticism. We respond to competitiveness. Like, men are different. Like, if you look at dudes, like, mess with each other or tease each other, like, that's how men, motivate each other. They talk stuff, right? But if you take that same approach to a woman and you try to motivate her by, like, by saying something negative, you're gonna get a rude awakening. That's not how you go about it, because women aren't gonna respond to that necessarily. You're gonna get a whole nother ball game. So that's why I try to, that's the type of stuff I try to teach people. It's just like, you know, you have to understand the woman, but also, to me, like, you have to understand the gender, what women look at and what men, because if you can't separate the two, you can't just approach it from a logical standpoint, right? Like, oh, it's logical that I want it to be warm and she needs to wait. That may be logical to you, bro, but her logic is different than yours. So now you're gonna have to, create that buffer to, bring it at another angle, so so everything makes sense. But if you just come at it, you know the way you may naturally feel is appropriate, that's the part where dudes fail. And this could be resolved easy. They are communicating, but stuff like this could spark a whole nother chain of events, right?
Yeah.
Where, hey, I'm making nothing, and then oh, well, you were this, and like, anyone
Yeah.
that's been in a relationship knows this could turn into, this could turn
A
into a lot
spiral
more. So that's
for
why, like,
sure.
these moments are pivotal. You have to understand. I'm a Bible reader myself, and there's a scripture, I think it's in Second Peter, chapter 3, where it brings out how a husband needs to, deal with his wife according to knowledge. That's what it says. And essentially, that's vital, because you have to have knowledge. You have to understand, not only is she a woman, not only her own individual traits. You have to keep all that in mind as you're dealing with them. If not, you will fail. It's not a if, ands, or but. You will fail. And most importantly, you're not going to get what you want. So now you have two frustrated people. So, and again, as like I said, it falls on the man to get this all right. You got to know how to approach it. You got to know how to play the game. If you're in a relationship, you're married, it's still a game. It's always going to be a game, and you got to know how to play your cards right.
All right. So next topic. So if everybody
Yeah.
answer in the chat and on here, if you could be quarantined with any celebrity, who would it be? If you could be quarantined with any celebrity, who would it be?
If you could be quarantined with any celebrity.
Yeah.
None of them.
Oh wow, that's a wild one.
If you could be quarantined with any
I would
celebrity,
probably be and this probably would attest to just my type of lifestyle. I would probably like to be with, like, Tiana and her husband.
oh, you trying to do this shit?
Whoa.
Put me with Tiana and her husband. I'll be cool over there.
You trying to
She's
do
not
some
for
swinger
real.
stuff?
Oh.
Somebody said,
Yeah, well, I'm single, but I honestly think it's,
Rihanna.
it's crazy. It's a crazy world out here, but it's good to have fun and enjoy your life. As long as you're having fun, as long as you are safe, I really don't see a problem. You're being safe, you're making the right choices, and you're not reckless with it. There's a lot of recklessness and things that come along with that, but I think honestly, it's a lot of infidelity and things going on in this day, in this time. So to be quite frank, I just like honesty. I like people who are real. So if I'm gonna be chilling with anybody, I'd rather it be with someone who's gonna be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you are, you are who you are. And I'm not knocking no other celebrities, but I feel like at least they're married and they're real about how they live their life, like period. And I like that. That's
Right.
Yeah.
Nick, you got to answer. Who you kicking it with?
Myself.
Oh,
Nick, that is not fair. Heck no.
I'm not no celebrity. I just felt like that was funny. I'm definitely far from a celebrity at all. But if I could be quarantined with any celebrity, who would it be? I asked y'all a question I don't even have an answer to.
Nick, I'm not even mad at you. I'm not even mad at you because I feel the same way.
Nick kicking it with Boris Kojo is married, ain't he? Ain't Boris Kojo married?
Nick, it's gonna be a lot of people naming motherfuckers who is married. It's gonna be a lot of people naming married people, left and right.
No, let me think. Cause I really don't be liking these celebrities like y'all be like. I talk about celebrities, but I'll be liking these motherfuckers.
I don't like them like that either. It just has to be like, I don't know.
Okay,
I would even Roddy Ricch is cute to me, so that could be a quarantine day for sure.
So I don't know how cool that situation would be. Since the battle between Jonte Austin and Neil was so lit, I would say Jonte Austin because his musical catalog, if he just playing music all day, I could just be in a cool little vibe because he was lit with the songs. So I'm gonna just go with that. I was just scrolling through social media to see. I'm like, which celebrity? I'm gonna go with Jonte. Jonte Austin had them hits. I feel like he got a good taste in music. He'll have some nice songs playing. You know what I'm saying? So
I like Jonte too. I do too.
Jonte. I'm gonna go with Jonte.
What about the Dream and Sean Garrett? Who do you got him?
I didn't see that one.
I don't know. I like them both, but I feel like Dream has more hits that we know about, and Sean Garrett has hits, like some good ass hits that nobody even knows he made, or like, but Dream, he does have some hits that we know about. So I guess.
Was their battle good? I didn't hear it.
It was, but it got heated as hell because Sean Garrett started I don't know if he was on something or if he was just like hyped up because he kept playing songs and they was battling and he would stop the music and he would be like, nigga, yeah, your catalog ain't like mine, nigga, and just kept doing that. And I was like, wow, dude, you're ruined. Yeah, it was just weird. It was just so weird. Why would you get on live and battle with him and literally you're stopping the music to be like, yeah, nigga, you can't mess with me and da-da-da. It's like, wow, dude.
Yeah, I didn't catch that one. I'm probably glad I didn't if it was like that.
Yes, it was crazy.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all can finally hear me. Oh my God.
You was talking all the other time?
Huh? What'd you say?
You was talking all that other time?
Yes.
Yeah.
You answered,
I didn't even hear you.
Way back then, I was trying to respond to the question you had with the guy and the girl with the cooking. And I was like, oh, I guess nobody can hear me. All right.
No, we couldn't hear you.
No.
Oh, okay. You're probably glad you didn't hear my answer because I definitely was shady as fuck. So, yeah. I had a shady ass comment. I'm like, first of all, that was too much dialogue. I wouldn't even give him that much dialogue. He would have said that and the rest of that would have been blank. And when he came
Girl,
back,
that's how we all think.
My phone died. I didn't even catch that. I would have had a knife in my head like, you want this food or no?
So you feel like he was being ungrateful?
Yeah, I felt like
I felt like he was being ungrateful, but he can be that. But what I am is not gonna accept that. You can be whatever you want to be, but either you gonna eat this food or you gonna go back out. That's you got choices in life.
Everybody got choices.
Right. You could have went right back out and got you some food, or I would have texted you, get some food on the way if you don't want the food that's here. You don't think it's gonna be hot when you get home? Well, get the McDonald's. It's gonna be hot when you get that bag. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
We are so cutthroat. I swear, as Black women, we be so cutthroat. We be ready.
You got to. What kind of job he got that he
No,
got
I
that much
feel you, girl.
dollar?
I do. Like, I feel you 1000% because men really don't understand the stuff that we have to go through to maintain a household, our lives, and children, and then them on top of that. But at the same time, I feel like they really just want that special time and that special appreciation, but don't know how to like say it the best way. Just like we want them to do stuff for us that we don't need to ask them for, but they don't necessarily do it. So it's just like it's just like their way of kind of letting you know, hey, I want a little bit more from you. And it's a lot of men that want a hot meal, like a lot of men. But
That
you
ain't
know,
it. That ain't it, brother.
we
better
gotta
come a
figure it
different
out.
way.
Like
You better
like I
regroup.
said, why not meal prep something the night before, or like do something together where like, okay,
You don't
babe, this
sound like
put it
he
in the crock pot.
type.
What'd you say?
I said he don't seem like he was the meal prepping type.
You stupid as hell, Neva. I mean, at least throw some shit in a crock pot or something, dude. Like, contribute to like what you want her to do. If you want her to speed it up or have it done at a certain time, like help her stay on time. Like, time it and hit her up, or help her out, prep something, and then be like, "Hey, I put that in the freezer. It's ready for you. Just throw that in." Just anything will help you get what you want, the end goal. So like, don't men just always want to point the finger like you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, but we can both help each other reach the goal.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
I'm not doing that.
I ain't having it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Either you want it or you don't.
All right. And then what's your answer to the second one? Which celebrity would you be quarantined with?
Oh no, I tapped out of that one. I don't know. I'm stuck in the house with this man right here next to me. Oh no, you won't get me down that path. Wait till I get free.
Why did you see the stuff on Shade Room where it was saying please start the NBA season again because what did it say? It said yes.
Yes,
it said what?
It was something on the Shade Room, like a comment where the girl was like, please start the NBA season because this nigga keep trying to F me every couple hours or something. And then the girl commented underneath and was like, well, I'm doing woo 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 every 2 hours. So, but I just thought that was so funny. It's so funny. Women are like complaining
I think
about
that on Hollywood Unlocked though. I don't know if I've seen it on Shade Room.
Oh yeah, it could be on Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah. I thought I seen it on Shade Room though.
Yeah, I did see that. That was 2 women that was saying that. Yep.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I agree with them. I agree. Yes, I do agree. I would never complain about an NBA game ever again.
Well, okay, so I guess my next question would be, so since the quarantine, those of you guys who have Inside D, have the guys been demanding more booty?
Nick, you already know that.
Right. I ain't got no in-house D. I'm just here.
Good. I wish.
So is it more? Is pussy being demanded more?
Yes, absolutely. It's
I don't have no live-ins, but I got a couple. I got a sugar daddy. So he be hitting the line. He be hitting my line.
You gotta be careful letting people inside though.
Girl, I definitely am, for real. I haven't seen anybody in a while. I haven't even been out except for the grocery store.
Oh, okay.
So
You
he
better
just
start
been
asking.
calling. That's all. I'm too scared to go anywhere.
It's, on top of that HIV test, you better be asking for that corona test.
Right.
Oh no, boo boo.
Bring
Look,
both
we
of them
gotta.
together.
I went and stocked up on contraceptives. We're good on that end.
Oh, okay, good. Now with the corona, are you stocked up on the mask and the gloves and everything else?
Girl, I got what I could, but I mean, people are ridiculous. I
All
just
right.
you can't.
Well, you know what you do? You get you a clear tablecloth, and then y'all do missionary and put the clear tablecloth between y'all. Y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna be good.
No, she did not. Oh my gosh. No way. Hell no. You
Why
done
did
got
I
You
tell?
gotta
invented.
live.
Why
You
did I
gotta live. Ain't
tell?
that
Why? No, Kim. Why did I tell Lucky? I was talking to Lucky on the phone, and I was like, "Shit." Now these days, shit, I'm act like I'm getting a damn pap smear. They gonna have the whole sheet gonna be covering my ass. All you gonna
For real.
see that
Fuck that. Listen, we might have to be in the bathroom, in the shower on this one.
Right.
Forget that.
Have Lysol on deck. Just turn around. He try to go talk in your ear. Sweetheart. We ain't doing that.
for real.
No. No genuine over here. Let's
William
get back
said. William said, "I'm essential. I can't lay up and play in butt all day. In the butt."
Oh, wait. Where you going with this, William?
I got a question though about that because I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I in the dating world and stuff like that, I get asked a lot about anal stuff, and I don't know if that's like it's the new thing. Like it's what everybody likes.
A lot
But
of guys is asking to fuck you in the ass.
no, not girl. Shit. Yes, they are.
They
And
trying to see how far you willing to go.
yes, and then just
Yeah.
saying weird shit like they like to lick ass and shit. Like I don't know.
I mean,
I
well,
don't-
licking ass is a part of giving head. Honestly,
I mean, girl, when I never ever experienced that.
are you serious?
Yes, never in my life.
Giving me head? The ass is right there.
You
I mean,
talking about it's just a slip right there. No, I
it's
never
not
dude that you
head.
hold,
It's
that's
right
not a dude that you
there.
hold down though. That's a dude that you
Okay,
pass
what about
by.
the anal part? Do y'all enjoy that?
No, guys ain't asking to fuck me in the ass. Fuck that.
I'm a Christian.
I'm not real cool. I'm not cool with that. Like that just weirds me out when I even hear that or mention that. But a lot of men are into that. It just creeps me out. I don't know. I don't know how to feel.
I don't
They're
get a
not
lot of
into
guys
it.
asking
They just
about anal. I
Ain't
don't.
no way in hell nobody gonna do no anal sex with me. I ain't with that one. My mom and my
Okay.
grandma always told me that's only for shit to come out of. There's an exit hole. There's an exit hole, y'all. Each his own, but there's
Okay,
an exit hole.
girl. Hey,
I had to
okay.
come and say something on that one. I had to come and say something on that one.
Girl, okay. That's all I'm saying. Men is into that these days, though. I don't know if y'all come across that a lot, but just me out here trying to date on, dating sites and stuff like that.
I'm single. I'm single and been single and celibate. I'm busy taking care of 16-year-old and then got my grandchildren since this coronavirus. I ain't trying to do a damn thing. It's too much out here.
I hear
It is
you.
too much out here. I'd rather go buy me some goddamn toys.
I don't know. I like the real thing. I don't know about all that. I like
I
the
do
real
like the real thing now, sis.
thing over my goddamn head.
I like the real thing too. I like too.
I like the real
But
thing.
the way AIDS is going on around here, shit, I don't get it twisted. But shit's going around here. I don't want nothing that penicillin can't cure. Nothing that penicillin can't cure.
Okay,
That's
listen.
why you gotta use the condom.
Shit,
Yes.
they bust.
I went to
That's how I
Corona.
got pregnant. Look, that's how I got pregnant with my 29-year-old. That bastard
Ooh.
bust. And then my 15-year-old, well, she's 16 now. That negro put on 2 condoms.
Ooh, Lord,
I never had a sexual encounter with a condom bust. Like I
really?
like people lie.
Wow, Neek. What?
Shit.
Oh my
Hey, wait a minute.
God!
Are
You
y'all
never
telling me
broke or slipped off?
have anybody ever experienced a condom busting on them? Truthfully.
Yeah, I have.
Yes,
I have.
yes,
Hell yeah,
girl.
I
That
know I
scared the
have.
shit out of me.
That's how I got my
I'm
son.
Please,
scared
Lord.
the shit out of me. Scared the shit out of me. I'm so glad that nothing crazy ended up happening. But yes, I don't even. Heck no.
Mhm. That's
It's
how I got
too
my
funny.
son.
Oh, broke on you?
Look,
Girl.
that's how I got
See,
my daughter.
Yes, it.
that
I can't
happened.
hear you, mother. What'd you say? Because the line is breaking up.
That's how I got my daughter. The damn condom bust. I don't play that. Hell no.
Oh,
Till
oh
God
Lord.
send me a husband. When He send me a husband, then maybe I'll just pray. Hey, safe sex. I'll stay celibate. I'll be celibate.
Well, good. Well, you wait on somebody. Don't go out there rushing. There ain't nothing out there no way.
I
For
don't want
real.
nobody. You know what they want? They want your money. When they see the kind of job I have, first thing they look is, oh, you got a damn good job. So it's like, you wrong.
For
Right.
I don't want to talk
real.
to you.
Woo. It's too many
I don't want to talk
catfish
to you.
anyways, child. They mess around and try to get you from Nigeria, sis. Stay off the internet.
Girl, please. Look, they don't want to look. I don't do internet. I don't do it like that. The only thing I do is I follow Neat Night. I follow few YouTubers. I finally got me a channel trying to do me a little something, not to really gain any money, just to have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm a longshoreman. I'm a longshoreman by nature and also an author. I just had my
Okay, get that
grandchildren, so it's
money,
like I had
sis.
to. So I'm getting my money, and then I have a shelter, battered women and children shelter, Elite Ladies of Expression. Look me up. Me and my mother, we're partners. So I give back to the community. I
Right.
just really couldn't really talk because I had my grandkids and they were yelling. So I had to lay the phone down, block it, and they want to talk. But now I said, let me just go for a ride, because if I go in the backyard, they come out there screaming. If I go in the front of the house or in the other room, they come in everywhere. You can't get away from them.
No,
So
you
I told my
can't.
daughter, hey, you have to watch them. Keep them busy. This is my first day going out in 2 weeks. I haven't been to work
Ooh.
in 2 weeks, and I'm a longshoreman, 17 years at the Port of Houston, and we make
Wow,
damn good money.
girl.
But we make damn good money,
Wow.
$58 an hour. So it's like
Yes.
I was
Yes.
like, hey, I can't do it.
No, I really never experienced the condom breaking during sex. I really never experienced that. I really thought people was lying.
Wow. I can't
Oh no, they
believe that.
break.
Neek. That is so
I really
crazy.
thought
You've
people
never
was lying when they said that.
They break.
What?
Hell no, they break.
Yeah,
No.
I'm like,
I'm trying to
Especially them
think.
New York
I'm
ones.
like,
Maybe
how?
And you
they
don't
gotta
even
be
have to have rough
old.
sex. You don't even have to
Yeah,
have rough
rough,
sex
or
when
they
you break.
have to be old. Like the condom can be extremely old. And then when you actually end up using it, that's when it can break. Like it may have not have been open, but if you've had the package for like a long time, they do have expiration dates.
Well, I
So
guess
like,
it's the guys
yeah.
I
Them clinic
deal with
condoms
clothes,
is a
'cause them
setup.
motherfuckers come straight from the damn store with it. So I don't know.
Yeah, okay. They make the stop before they get to you, okay?
Yeah, they
Them,
hoes, I guess, or something. But
them clinic condoms is a setup. Don't get no clinic condoms at all. Those are setups. That was
Okay.
designed to get you fucked,
Better go to Walgreens.
and not in a good way. I
But
learned that
them
the hard
things,
way.
that's funny.
That's real funny. You better go to Walgreens, CVS.
Right, spend the money. It's worth it. Spend the
I've never
money.
taken
Look,
a Plan B before. Has anybody taken a
just
Plan
go
B?
to the sex toy store. Just go to the sex toy store.
Right, you can do
Mm-mm.
that too, or you can go to Bodega. Well, let me not loose everything. I'm sorry.
Which
You
one
give them all the
was
secrets, all
I'm
of
about
them.
to say you go to Bodega, they sell them separately for
that?
Woo.
They do.
$1. Yes, they do.
You need
Yes,
more than one condom though. What's
What
one
do we
condom
talk about? What
gonna
do they
do?
sell separate?
they
Condoms?
sell a condom separate for $1.
But you
A
need more
condom
than
for
Bodega
one.
$1.
in New
That's cheap
Bodega
as
in New
hell.
York.
Oh, y'all in New York. See, we're in
Yeah,
Houston, Texas. Well, not Houston. I mean, I just say Texas, but
Thank you for
I'm
the
out here in
donation,
Deer Park.
Patricia.
Okay.
I can't do nothing with one condom. Like you cannot come to my house with one condom. That's just not gonna work. You need more than one. If you just
Really?
one is gonna work, don't come over here.
Say,
Because
we gotta go
one
all
is
night
just
long.
not gonna work.
Neek,
What's up?
Neek, what up with it?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
You know I love you.
You gotta cut off the
Hey.
background.
What up with it? They got a nigga in quarantine.
You got somebody got it playing in the background. You got it playing in the
Oh, you gotta
background.
turn it
You
down.
dig entertainment.
Yeah, I don't have nothing on.
Miss Love.
No, not I.
No, ain't nothing on.
It's you. You dig?
It look like you got to come in, you have to go out and come back in.
Is that it?
Yeah, now it's gone.
Okay, that was probably you too.
Yeah, you can't have
Okay.
it playing.
Man, Nick, you got that wet. The condoms don't bust.
I've never experienced the condom breaking in my life. I really swear to God, I thought people was lying when they said that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
why
bust.
I had that wet. That's the only time it
They
don't bust.
bust.
It gotta be a dude to get on here and say that because we would know.
With 100.
Right. That don't necessarily
Not
mean
those
Oh.
cheap shits.
You know, I'm like the lady that's driving. I had my daughter when the condom broke.
Oh my God.
Seem like we all had daughters when they come to break, right?
right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I always would see
It
people
gives you a
online
girl.
saying that. And I used to always think they was lying. Like, I'm like,
Mm-mm.
boy, you is lying.
Yeah, dry.
That shit do break. It could be an old condom too, though. Like condoms do get old. Like the latex gets old. Motherfucking niggas be having condoms in their wallet crinkled up. You know that shit gonna be old.
But I guess I don't know niggas who ain't getting play, so I don't know. Cause they don't have old ones cause they asses is hoes, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, they do be using them. I ain't even gonna lie. They sure be using them.
But niggas got an old condom. They need to throw that
Get
shit
your
away.
ass over. I'm road raging around here.
Yeah. I don't know.
Who would be open to like something like a poly relationship? Would you be open to that, Nick?
No.
Vegan's
Anybody on here would be open to like a poly relationship?
Hell no.
I ain't gonna
Look,
lie.
everybody said
Listen, I am not okay. So most people who are dealing with a person, a lot of people are in poly relationships and they don't want to admit it.
facts.
Okay.
Facts.
A lot of people have these relationships where they have a guy that they're dealing with, that's their man, and the guy seems to cheat with the same girl all the time. Like I have somebody that I know, and I always be asking her, like, girl, like, why do y'all not just, y'all might as well, she not fucking leaving the nigga, you not leaving the nigga, you might as fucking well be, she be like, turning her nose up like, but I'm like,
You might as well. It might work out
She
and
said
last
she ain't eat
longer.
no cat. She said she ain't gonna eat no
I
cat.
mean, you
That's all
don't
that
have
is.
to be with the other
She
girl
was
like
nigga, but
that.
she
You
don't want to eat
don't
no
have
cat.
to.
no, because most poly relationships, they're not relationships where the girls interact with each other. That's not the purpose of a poly relationship.
No.
It's not for the women to be gay. It's for supposedly
Yeah.
it's supposed to be for nation building and to be more fruitful and to create a legacy and an easier household and things like that. But
Hey, before I got on here, Queen B, you was sounding thirsty as hell. I swear you was. You were talking about in a booty hole and all that other stuff. Now you talking about a relationship.
How was I sounding thirsty because I said I don't want anal or don't like anal?
I think you
You
was
did.
lying
Don't
from
be
the
over
guy
there.
point of view.
that don't sound like she.
I
That don't make
wouldn't
her
care what one person has to say, but my logic would be, why would you think like that? Because I asked the question and kept the conversation going.
You did. You done start something.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The
That's
crazy way people think because you keep a conversation going, they think I'm thirsty.
you could have kept
I'm not at all thirsty. I have
No,
no
you
problem.
did. Do you do anal?
Hell no. If a nigga do
I have
anal,
no problem getting no man, keeping no man,
if a
having
nigga
no
do
man.
anal,
Ain't
your
shit
pussy
thirsty
must
about
have
me.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? Your pussy gotta be garbage. If a nigga asks you for anal, your shit
Yeah,
must be
punk.
garbage. You
That's
understand?
not
I
true
bet you-
because
think
people
that's
who have
true
never
either.
even had
Or
sex
he
with
might
you
be
before
gay.
may
I don't
ask
think
you to
that's
do anal
true.
sex.
The nigga gay.
That's not
or
true.
ain't
People who
nothing.
have never even
I don't
had
think
sex with
that's
me
true.
before have asked me, am I or do I like, is it my preference? So
That's
to
a
do with
difference than
testing a
asking
woman's
you for
pussy and
anal.
her pussy being wet.
That's a big difference.
If it's I mean, if someone comes to you and they present this is what they like and asks if you like that and they haven't had sex with you, then that tells you right there what you're saying can't be all it is.
Okay,
People
from a
are
man's
obviously
point of view,
interested.
if I ask you for anal and we had sex before, your pussy must have been garbage.
I don't
If
think
you
that's
haven't had
true.
sex
I'm
with them
telling
though,
You did.
if you haven't
Are
had
you
sex with
I
single?
them,
don't
what
think
would be
that's
the
true.
reasoning?
Hey,
Are
or
you
he gay,
single?
or he gay, either one. Pick
Are
one.
you single?
Who
Are
me?
you
No, I'm not single.
Oh, okay. Okay. Something about the pop up.
But yeah, I don't think every man who asks for anal is gay. I do think that it's a preference. A lot of men tell me that it's just the tighter feel. Some men, it just to each his own. Some women like head a certain way. Some men like head a certain way.
My uncle
I
told me,
don't.
my uncle told me, I guess because he was incarcerated before, and he told me most men that ask for anal sex and they wanted it, he said most of them had anal sex. Cause I had to turn around and ask him, well, damn, uncle, did you either hell no? But
Yeah.
most men, that's my personal opinion, and then that's what he said to me.
Yeah, I
And
agree with you, Ivy. Some dudes are just freaky, but me, I
Yeah, they
don't
like the
think that
sadness
just
shit.
because he asks for anal that make him gay or whatever. I just, in my experience, I don't have a lot of guys like, oh, let me fuck you in the ass. I don't have that.
That's
But
what I'm saying, Nick. Like
Some men
either
just
he
want to see
gay
how
or
far you
your
gonna
pussy
go.
ain't nothing. It's like either or. Or
I
you
don't
just a
think
freak ass nigga. Like, and if you're a freak ass nigga, you probably will mess with a guy. Like, I'm just saying.
yeah,
I mean, no, I don't know about all that because some men like whips and chains. Some men like
whips
to
and
take
Some niggas
control
like
and
dick
dominate
in their
women.
ass too.
That don't have anything to do with gay. That's just toys. That's role play. That don't have nothing to do with
you be
another
fucking the
dick.
guys with the whips and the chains. See, I ain't never had no guy want
Listen,
to.
That's
girl,
what
I
I'm
told you I have a
that's called
sugar daddy.
domination.
I have a sugar daddy.
Hey,
Okay, it's a
I
lot
had a
of
man that
things
wanted
I'm
me to beat his
open
ass
to.
with a belt before. I had a man that asked me to beat his ass with a belt before.
What, he was a white
Oh
boy?
hell
And he was
no.
a white boy. Hell yeah, I promise you, he was a white man.
Boy. Look, Nick, I know what I'm talking about. You ain't
No,
no woman, Nick.
that's dominatrix.
You
That's
don't want Nick.
dominatrix.
That
Damn
nigga
that
was
dominatrix
Oh,
shit.
this is
And would
going
give
left.
your ass $5,000 and $10,000 for some shit like that. And I was like, oh hell no, I ain't gonna beat your ass.
All right, well, if you disagree with you did chime in, Red Pill. Why you run from the conversation?
Yeah, nigga, why you run from the
Can I say
conversation,
something?
Nick?
Where he disagree with?
Wait, can I say something? Because I do disagree with him when it comes to the anal sex. First of all, 9 times out of 10, when you having a conversation with somebody and you haven't done anything, they just want to see how far you're willing to go.
You can
So
go.
they'll
Yeah,
bring
what
that
you're
into the
into.
conversation. That don't mean that
What
what
you're
he has
into.
is trash.
And that go back
Yeah,
to
it
what the
doesn't.
lady said before. 9 times out of 10, they had anal before they met you. They come to you asking you for anal.
Right.
You missing
But
that?
that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that they're gay. It just
But
means
I
they
don't want
like
niggas
you.
asking me for anal. I will.
Man,
I
them
ain't gonna
niggas
lie.
gay.
I ain't gonna front. I do side eye a nigga that's if they would be like, that's
You know how good that pussy is? You tripping. Why would a nigga want
Yeah,
some anal?
I don't
The pussy is so
listen.
good, it tastes good, it feel good. What the fuck you want with an asshole?
I listen. Everybody says that. I think that men should just want to fuck with a female, but at the end of the day, sexual
we
things
got
are
Bling Bling.
rising. They're advancing,
Oh
so people
shit!
are into
Bling Bling,
different
I was
stuff.
What
talking
happened?
to you earlier.
Yeah, y'all about to start something.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh man, Lord, blank
What you
blank.
got to say?
Look, I'm gonna keep it 100, and this is a good confession. I let my baby mama lick me in the ass all the time. She eat some good pussy.
Oh man, what
Oh my god!
I let
What
her
he
sit
say?
her.
What he say?
Hey, that man tripping. That nigga tripping. Hey, that man just want to
His
sound
baby
like
mama lick him in the
Hey,
ass.
boy, I wish I could shoot you through the motherfucking camera, you
Hey,
goofy.
hey,
Hey, me, click that faggot ass nigga off here.
no,
That's
no,
not
No.
right.
I'm
Stop
We
it.
support everybody.
You dig. Why you doing that?
Hey, Neek, he in his feelings.
He gotta be from Detroit.
Neek, he in his
Nah, we
feelings.
support
because-
everybody.
Hey, Neek, that nigga in his feelings because he wanted to sound all special. Ain't no nigga, my baby mama had some real good pussy. You know, and I just let her stick her finger in my butt all the time. I'm just
You
confessing.
dig. What is it?
Oh my god.
Why his sound go out?
And to keep it 100, I let a whole bunch of different women do it. It's a female doing it.
Wait.
Yes. I'm
Wait.
telling
A bunch
you,
of
but-
girls is that. Wait. I gotta understand this. Wait a minute. Hold on.
I gotta set the
Hey.
record straight for homeboy. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, so girls are coming to you and saying, "Let me stick my finger in your ass."
No. I'm the one that be saying that. I'm the one but and they do actually like
Damn.
hey, you did mention Detroit, and I know the ladies in the comments probably saying, "Oh, he just wanted attention." No, I'm the time. If y'all notice, I'm only here when I get triggered. And homeboy, he wanted to be like, "Oh, ain't no real pussy." No, niggas. I'm sure Kanye West has some good pussy, and I'm sure Amber Rose has some good pussy. And guess what? You know, he got done up all the time. So, bro, we're speaking truth here. And that's when I get triggered because niggas, because see, y'all thought I was just against females. No, I'm against people who don't keep it 100.
Okay,
Then-
but I ain't about to be with no nigga that want me to stick my finger in his ass. I'm gonna take
Me
that.
or lick his ass. I'm not licking no man's ass. I'm good on that.
Me to
Willingly
stick my
do it.
finger in his ass. I am going to talk about it to all my friends.
Did
I
you
feel-
ask or did she willingly do it?
He asked her to do it.
But there was this one chick, and like y'all said, Detroit, man, she wanted me to pee on, but I ain't trying to tell her business. But I you stupid. Like but I turned it down because I felt like I don't want to, like, you know, I fear God and I know what I'm doing is wrong, so I didn't want to.
God into this.
Hey, man.
You are
Hey,
definitely
boy, this nigga's a fucking, you crazy, man.
Hey, bro. But look. Why you look? Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Why
Bitch
you?
ass nigga. Hey, dude.
God
You the
damn.
reason why
You
niggas.
got it playing in the
Back
background.
your faggot ass up, nigga, and listen.
Wait, you did. You got
You
the
the
echo in
reason
the background.
black women fuck with other women because faggot ass niggas like you.
There you go, Jimmy. Look,
Take him out, Nick.
You did.
All
Turn
right.
off the background noise. You got the background noise playing.
Okay. I got you. Hey, shut your
Okay,
faggot ass
thank
up,
you.
nigga. You the reason black women fuck with other women. Cause faggot ass niggas like you
Don't call him a
fuck with
faggot,
niggas
though. We
and
don't call him a
females
faggot.
at the same time. You one of them type of niggas. And I don't care who don't agree with me. Cause you niggas is the problem.
check this out, man. Look, watch this. There you go, nigga. Blaming niggas. That's your
Bitch ass
problem.
nigga, I don't care about Kanye West like a finger up
Y'all
his ass.
always
I'm
blaming
from Chicago, bitch ass nigga, and I don't like no finger up my ass. Kanye West gay like your gay ass. Fuck you talking about.
But there you go, Billy. Because you trying to blame.
God damn.
Hey, watch this. Do you got kids, nigga?
Damn.
Got
This
kids,
is-
nigga?
It's a
I
touchy
said I had a
subject.
daughter, but I got 2 daughters.
Right then, because you're a square
Yeah.
ass nigga. Raised man. I got 2 boys, nigga. Because I'm a real ass man,
Boys
nigga.
gonna be fat like your goof ass.
Nigga, you raise women because you ain't built like a man to raise a man. So continue to raise girls because that's what you are. And your balls carry nothing but women.
Oh man.
I got 2 men. I got 2
Let's
men.
not even. Let's not do the kids. Blank blank.
Nigga, goof.
Let's
Alright,
not do
I
the kids, bro. Let's keep it cool.
I-
Yeah, let's
You
keep
ain't
it
gotta
cool,
explain
man.
none of him. He like his ass. He's a
apologize.
goof. Something
I
wrong with
already
him.
know, but you know what? It's gonna get touchy anytime 2 grown men talk about something like that.
You
Now,
trying to
Paige, all right, everybody calm down. Paige said there ain't nothing wrong with a finger in the ass. Now, for a woman, no. Like, I don't mind if I'm having sex with a guy and he hitting it from the back and he put his finger in my ass. I don't mind that because I'm a woman.
And I'm gonna do it.
But a man in reverse, I'm not putting my finger in.
Hey, Nick.
You let me put my finger in your butt, I'm gonna tell everybody.
Faggot ass nigga say he gonna ask you to do it.
Nick. Nick. Hey, why about when y'all?
I feel like
Y'all know how y'all be when y'all get drunk though. Y'all know how y'all be when
Nigga, you drunk now. Shut up, man. Go ahead.
I think everybody's entitled to do what they want to do. If that's something that you do in your household, then okay. If you got somebody that agree with that, then you go ahead and live your best life, because at the end of the day, I'm not in your bedroom.
Come on, man. You sound like Dwayne Wade.
Hey,
you that person. Okay. Now,
hey,
I got to hear. This ain't Oprah. You sound like Dwayne Wade.
Chill out.
I just want.
Chill out.
You might like it, my nigga. That's why you over here bugging. You might have tried that shit in front right now. That's why you bugging on Black.
Move for that, baby. And I guarantee you that. And ain't no faggot ass nigga gonna do nothing or try nothing.
So that make you a faggot. You know when you got prostate, when they check you for prostate cancer, they put your
man, shut up,
in
man,
your
with all
ass,
that
right?
prostate shit.
Hey, I just want to say something to homeboy. You can't blame men for women being lesbians when they was.
I don't think that. I don't think that. It's a period. Like any.
Uh-oh, Queen B, we can't hear you.
Just like
somebody in the
comments. A lot of men who are getting just like you did.
You mad because I told you, dog.
It's okay.
You know what I mean?
Man, shut up. I'm looking at the comments, Goofy.
All I know is
Blake was saying something. Go ahead, Blake.
Thank you. Bro, when you be trying to blame niggas for that's all you do, bro. People like you, bro, always want to blame men for everything, bro.
I mean,
you wrong for that, man.
Man, shut up, man. Yo, soft ass.
Then people are not gonna, just like some women are completely bisexual.
Wait, Queen B.
Cause the dudes like him, Queen. You muted.
I always blame niggas, though, man. Why you always gotta blame niggas for?
Yeah, but I don't think we should judge Blake though.
I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't have a problem with what he does in his bedroom. To each his own, because it's like different stuff. However, me personally, I'm not sticking my finger in your butt. But I like that freaky shit. If a guy do it to me, I'm fine with it. But I'm just not gonna do it.
That's not fair though, Neat. I'm just saying.
I like that type of shit. It's weird because I'll let a guy stick his finger, but I will not let him stick his dick in my ass. Like, you're not sticking your dick in my ass. No.
But watch this, bro. Hey, bro, you my brother, man. Are you my brother, man? Do you love me, nigga?
Sure.
Don't even go
ain't no nigga that get his ass lit and like.
Are you my brother, man? I thought we were brothers. Black lives matter, nigga. I thought Black lives matter, man.
Fuck Black lives, nigga.
Oh, see, coon. See, that's cooning, bro. See, Nick, that's the problem with black men. They don't have integrity. You don't have integrity, man.
Listen.
So when did you realize that you like women to stick? Like, okay, so don't call him the F word no more. You dig, okay? Because I really want to understand how. Because I mean, it feels good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it feels good because it got done to me. But I'm just trying to figure out. What position was you in when you discovered that?
She said, "What position?" Oh, you know what? You know what?
What position?
Go left real quick.
Hey, look, Nick, probably Nick, when I was sitting in the chair, and you know how you sit. You know how you sitting in the chair in the classroom, and then there's a woman, girl sitting there behind you in the chair, and she makes mistake to put her knee. But anyway. Look,
that's a big ass. I thought you said something about the finger.
Your knee. look, it was just always like it was always. But I'm just
We gonna get to
confessing.
the promised land in a minute. Go ahead.
Look, she used to spit on it and then stick her tongue all in it. I be just be man. Look, I'm just saying, man. My brother should love me regardless.
Hey,
He's
stop
supposed
calling
to
me your
love me.
brother. Straight up,
See,
man.
you
no
coming. You ain't got no integrity, my nigga.
Blank. I don't think you should want to get. It's not about being accepted. Whatever you decide to do in your household is your household. If somebody don't agree, that's
Look,
on them.
check this out. But at the point, the matter of the fact, my dude, is in the end of the day, I prove you wrong because you first said if
Hey,
a
buddy,
nigga
ain't a female out here gonna holler at you over me. You could never prove me wrong.
Don't interrupt, sis. Don't interrupt, sis. I proved my point that even though a nigga might like it in the behind, women, that means she still got some good vagina. And I came here to let you know you was wrong, and that's what mattered. You was wrong, nigga.
Hey,
So,
and you got a vagina too, right?
Where you at, Blank? Where you at?
Well, man, oh, you know what? I'm in Arizona, man. I'm from
Georgia.
Georgia.
Arizona. Get your hot ass
Blank,
out
blank,
here.
Yeah.
Blank. Have you ever had a male encounter before?
Hell no, he's funny.
Hey, me ain't gonna tell you that.
You said something about a D. You said a whole D.
I had a threesome with my baby mama and her homegirl. Let me tell you how much of a man I am. Let me tell you something that he wouldn't do. Look, when my baby mama was drunk and she was like, "You want to bring Isabel?" Because remember, I'm in Tucson, so. And then I said in my head, "Dang, if I don't do it, I know somebody else will. I might well man up because this is my baby mama." No nigga would have said, "Yeah." I was there. So I saw how crazy a woman act with some vagina. Yeah, I know, man, I know. So I watched all the red pills. I watched all the shit. But we had a threesome, and you know what? I was like, you know what? I want to make sure I come on Isabel. I fulfill that shit. I had a threesome, so I feel like, nigga, I got, have you had a threesome, young man? Nigga, the dude that don't love me? Cool.
He don't love you. What is going on here?
Hey, dude, stop talking.
Right.
Man, that nigga don't
What
love
are you
me
looking for at this point? You said you with a woman? You said you was with a woman, right?
I had a threesome with my baby mama. And I got 2 boys, and my son got the same birthday as my sister. Because I you said we can't talk about kids, so I can't talk so. But anyway, man. So
stop it. You dig?
I can't. And the end of the day, like I say, I only pull up when I get triggered, and I just had to correct that man. My baby mama did have some good.
Hey, understand this. I cannot get a minute because y'all been letting this goofy talk for a minute. I gotta close the line.
Let him talk.
Blank, let him talk. Okay, let him talk.
I gotta close the line now. It's been now for like about a year now. And I'm very vocal on the internet. I say what I want to say how I feel. I done had so many people say I'm gonna lose customers and all this because I don't agree with the gay community. But you think I care? It took me years to get where I'm at to do what I do. And if I don't agree with gay shit, then I just don't. And I don't care about my clothes.
If it's necessarily, I mean, you can't qualify it as or classify it as being quote unquote gay.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, not just this part right here. I'm talking about on my page.
Where you from?
I'm from Chicago, South Side, low end, stay to the lake boy, GDN.
Oh, shout right now.
You got hold
Look at me,
Hey, check this out.
Understand this, Nick, on my page. People know that, like on my clothing line page. I shouldn't do it on my business page. But
can I come?
I just don't agree because it seemed like in our community, the black, I'm not concerned with no white community, Mexican community, no other community but the black community and the black people. Period.
Right.
I look at Dr. Claude Anderson and people like that, somebody that's only concerned about us. So with that being said, the gay and the homosexuality is not going to benefit the black community. Period.
Okay, but what he said, he was talking about his experience with a woman.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about me right now. Me.
But you off topic. Right. Get back onto the topic.
Can I speak on to what he said? Can I respond to his comment?
Yeah, but
He
be on
advertising
topic.
himself.
Be nice.
Oh.
Damn.
I am
Buy You Dig Entertainment clothing.
Hey,
responding
go
to
to
his
my YouTube channel. You dig entertainment.
Ooh, I'm there.
respond
They
respond responding
Showtime.
Have you done time in prison?
Yeah, I've been locked up before.
Ooh, I love niggas who done been in jail.
Been in jail for a couple years.
We forgot her panties wet.
You know,
Can I
shit, man,
can I
I've been through a lot, Nick. You know what I'm saying? I've been locked
How
up for
long
murder.
you been dead in there?
I bet you I've been through more than him though.
Hey, Nick, this dude need a beer, a 211 or something. You should cut him off. Straight up, because dude, I'm
Hey, I've been there, done that with the beers. You talking about baby shit right now. That's why I just said I've been through way more than what you've been through. But I'm going to respond to your comment. Check this out, ladies. It is so easy to claim my alpha male, but you would never hear niggas say I'm a real nigga. Real niggas, the fruits for being a real nigga, yes, alpha male, but integrity, able to, you know, acknowledge stuff and handling things accordingly. You know, denying your ego. You just naming one thing out of being a real nigga, and that's what alpha, because that's what you about. But I'm that too, but I'm more than that. You can't be that. So
Red Pill said I'm a real nigga.
that's what I'm saying. You can't claim that. You can't claim real, but you can claim. But I bet you, I guarantee you, I've been through way more than you though. And I ain't from Chicago or from the gutter, but I'm a different nigga because I had to be.
Arizona.
I had, but I'm from Georgia, nigga. I moved here for my
Georgia sweet too. I don't give a fuck where you from. You sweet.
I've been in Decatur
You
and
from
shit.
Chicago like Kanye West, and you still gonna be sweet.
You did.
I get Chicago.
Would you ever let a girl eat the groceries?
Come on, Nick. Now you shouldn't even come at me like that.
I'm just saying that's different from sticking to
No, I'm gonna eat your groceries, and I'm gonna eat them good better than they been ate before.
Nick, he said he gonna eat your groceries, girl. Hey,
Wait,
boy,
I thought he had a girlfriend.
He do got a girlfriend. That's how you know.
Oh, let me calm the fuck down.
No,
Nigga.
maybe you misunderstood what I was saying.
Earlier you
asked
said
me,
you had a
do I like
girlfriend.
my
You got to
groceries
switch
today?
up on us real quick. Go ahead.
And I'm telling you now, I eat.
Hey, I'm single though. I'm single, and but look, I admit. I ain't never said I never said I had a girlfriend. I said I had a baby. I understand. Hey, I work on that. Hey, look, I want to be the first one, and I want to tell homeboy what I did is the sin. Hey, look,
What did he do? I'm
Hey,
interested.
hey, Chicago.
No, Blake, finger in his what you know.
I did Chicago. What I did is a sin. It's called.
Blake, if you like your ass touched, leave it like that. We was rocking with you for who you are.
Hey, Nick.
Be who you are. Don't try to switch it up. Let it
Yeah.
You can't retract that statement.
Hey, Nick. Hey, can you talk about something else while we on here?
What y'all want
to talk about? The Young Chop shit. Talk about the Young Chop shit.
We talk about Young Chop. Young Chop is a fucking clown. Period.
Who's Young Chop?
Who's Young Chop?
He's a
Do you think he was speaking facts? Do you think he was speaking facts though, bro?
Some of that shit he
What
probably
did he
was
say?
saying too, but who
Who
cares?
is Young
Well,
Chop?
he was telling them. He was
Young
telling
Chop
them
is
that
the producer from Chicago. He made Chief Keef first song.
he was the one that was saying Meek Mill scared.
And all this other shit in the beginning.
He was the one
We
that
gotta
was
talk
saying
about
Meek.
something we all know about. We all know about him.
All right,
He just clowning around.
all right. Let's talk about how Cardi B is a narcissist, man. Because remember when that when that chicken sandwich came out, she made a video about the chicken sandwich, and she was like, "Oh, it's nasty," but that wasn't even the chicken sandwich.
What I will say about Cardi B, since you brought her up, Goofy, Cardi B came to Chicago before she got on, and she was fucking with one of the guys, you know, and they fell out when she got on, you know. So,
oh, okay,
yeah, when she got on,
but You know,
They had
I
that
just
hotel naked.
Somebody said, "Nah, we still on this topic."
Right. Well, go ahead. We can switch it up. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Cardi B is in the business of suing people, so let's try not to talk about Cardi B. Let's talk about somebody else. I don't need nobody trying to sue me just because I said 2 words about her.
Just gonna keep it real with you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, since I'm on here, I'll promote some guys in Chicago that don't get promoted because they've been cock blocked and blackballed because other rappers like Lil in Chicago blackballed them and they only put their guys on. And it's guys like FBG Duck. If you had a time, go look them up.
That sounds familiar.
It's a few more guys here, but that's just the start. You know, that's what goes on in Chicago. A lot of blackball.
You like to suck toes?
Hey, let's talk about how Tekashi 6ix9ine getting out. I like Tekashi, but can I tell you how I feel about it? Everybody tried to screw Tekashi 6ix9ine. His homeboy tried to had sex with
Ivy.
Look,
shut up, Goofy.
But it's home. But I'm just saying though. I know I'm sticking up for snitching, but look what them niggas tried to do to him.
Shut up, man.
They tried to extort that nigga, and they tried to have sex with his woman.
If you was where I was from, man, you wouldn't survive.
I know. That's what I believe you. I can agree with you. You want to know, but you know, I agree. Yeah, that's true. I agree. Look, I keep it real. Yes, but guess what? God don't want me over there because I'm too real for that shit.
You slow.
All right,
black power over here, Goofy.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go.
Obama faggot ass came from Chicago and left us hanging. And the first mayor ever, black mayor, come from Chicago. Ain't nothing but black power in Chicago. It ain't like Arizona. I've been to Arizona. I've been to LA. Fuck is you talking about? Chicago, one of a kind. We've been segregated before I was born. We segregated now, and we one of the most segregated cities.
Why are we segregated? Why are we segregated?
I like talking about sex talk because I don't ever get that on my channel.
Oh, Nick, you so grown, Nick.
Listen, I'm y'all can try quarantine. I'm over here quarantined without no D. So
we on quarantine. We can't even fight for Chicago right now.
Who got a quarantine babe?
I don't got no quarantine babe. So I'm going to out and talk
Nick,
about.
You lying, Nick. You lying. You just on here lying.
I am not.
I ain't got one. Don't feel bad, Nick. I ain't got no
see your
quarantine
video
babe.
when you off the club. You
speaking about
good. Stop it.
Speaking about that virus, I wanna put y'all on some game about the virus. They just wanted a storyline. They just wanted to blame China, man. China always been eating bats and stuff, but they're programming our brain to get prepared.
Man, shut up, man.
I knew he was gonna be the fight.
You won't tell him I will. Shut your weak ass up,
nigga, you ain't shit. That's why you always talk. See,
be nice.
That's why Tekashi went in your hood and dropped bands on in all your
niggas.
That's why you ain't shit. That's why Tekashi got the last laugh.
What the hell does Tekashi do to y'all? He ain't even out yet.
Oh my God.
Nick, what is the topic? Is we talking nasty?
I need to know what we talking about. I don't got no quarantine base.
I ain't got no quarantine base neither. Where the quarantine base at?
I'm over here trying to stay in Chicago, Tekashi. I thought we were just having a good old time. We in quarantine. Like, okay, let's go.
I didn't know who's sucking on toes.
I don't want my toes sucked though.
Sis trying to get her a bae, a quarantine
I
bae.
don't suck on no toes.
I'm gonna be totally completely honest. I do not want a nigga to suck my toes at all. I don't want my toes sucked at all. Like, period.
We'll let you.
I never got mine sucked on.
I got mine sucked and he went up and down my toe
did?
like he was sucking a wee wee, and I don't want my.
Oh,
The nigga was gay, probably too.
No,
I
I
don't
said,
want my
did you
toes.
suck? Do you suck toes? That's what I asked.
Who, Nick? Because I just answered that.
No, you did. Do you?
You must
said
have just
no.
came in here. You must just came
He
in.
said no.
He said no, he
said no.
don't.
I suck pussy. I don't suck no toe.
All right, well, if you just want to get straight to it, it's okay.
Do you even know
You
what
get to it.
part of the pussy to suck on? I'm just
Yeah. And I know what
Wait,
part.
do you get any pussy? Because you talk about pussy too much.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Miss Love. Jeez. Share the love. Spread the love, girl.
He's too aggressive.
I kind of like it. He's from Chicago. He a Chicago nigga. He's supposed to be.
I don't
Right,
want
he aggressive and wrong as hell.
Aggressive. Is you into pussy or you
Mad
into
aggressive.
dick? Is the way you aggressive.
It's all right.
You need to be nice. You need to talk to us nice. You did. Talk to us nice.
Who said that? A blank spring said that. A blank spring.
Look who entered onto the damn live.
Who is that? That motherfucker.
That's
Yeah.
Stevie J.
Yes, his name is Stevie.
I have to show you dig some support, man. Y'all, that little crazy
please
motherfucker trying to come at him and shit.
What's going on with it, man?
Hey, what up, bro? Hey, I fuck with the G's, though. I fuck with the ones on Truth.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'll be over there on 71st and Truth.
Yeah, I'm staying to the lake, man.
Oh, okay. Shit. What's up, Nick? You don't like your toes suck?
Hell no. I don't want nope. But I don't want my
Meek
toes
is
sucked.
quiet. Meek walked away.
I'm talking.
Yeah, I like my toes
What's up,
sucked.
Stevie?
I like my ass.
Hey, what up?
Ooh, Miss Love.
My city sucked.
Y'all are cool.
Oh my god, y'all are hilarious. Meek, where you went?
I'm here. You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Meek,
Barely. She probably over there getting them toes sucked right now.
right. And got us on the line here.
Yeah, they got
Y'all
black
can't
strings and shit.
Y'all
Well,
can't
I
hear
just
me?
washed my hair.
Yeah,
We
but we
hear
can't
you.
see you.
We
Shit.
can't see you. I think that's
Hold
the
on.
difference.
It's on.
We want to see that smile, Nick. How you gonna keep that smile from us?
On the real.
Because I look a hot
I think
fucking
she
mess.
walked away from
Girl,
the
throw
All
on the
that
side
talking.
cap.
Man.
Girl, throw on the side cap. Let us see you.
I look fucking crazy.
Stevie, you
So
ain't even
what
give
we
me an
all
update
do?
on what's going
On the
on.
real. We in quarantine, everybody.
Right, we all look fucked up.
You
Yeah.
know Stevie J got the same story on repeat. Hey, Miss Love.
Miss Love just popped in for like
Let us
1
see
second.
Miss
Get the fuck
Love.
out of here,
Where
Miss
she
Love.
at?
Yeah, she right
I'm
there.
right here. I threw my hat on. You said throw a hat on.
Let us see them titties. You the one who want to get your titties sucked. Let us see them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nah,
Y'all
we
know
on
that's how
the
Boosie was on his IG Live, child. He was paying people to show their titties on IG Live. Boosie is the trip.
Nifa, did you get
Yes.
some money?
Boosie a real nigga. I fuck
Did you
people.
hear the song? The new song?
What new song?
He made a song out of put your pussy on live. I'll give you $1,000.
Oh, shit.
Yes. I said you better go ahead, Boosie.
He was dead ass serious when he said that, though.
Red Pill said I
As
do it all
hell.
the
As
females.
hell, they played
You
with him.
ain't doing nothing all
But he about to capitalize on
females.
that.
All married man. Shut up.
Nick
Even
checking
true, for real.
people.
Talk about I do it all.
He done walked away from the whole situation. She's supposed to be the dialogue.
I know, right?
Yeah,
You're
she in
supposed to
the
be
comments and shit.
guiding the talk.
Yeah,
You know what
lady,
you talk about.
yeah.
Well, shit, we kicking it on here now, shit.
Right.
Fuck all that. We gonna talk about anything, shit.
Well, go ahead, Stevie. You started off. What you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Everybody can hear me for her.
I don't know.
You don't know what to talk about?
Definitely not me. Shit, I think y'all had enough of me.
Did y'all see me on the news? I was on the news. We can talk about that.
Here
What
we
you
go.
on the news for?
We
I'm
still
for real.
waiting for that damn video that you supposed to show up. We still waiting for the video of the baby.
No,
What
y'all
you
misunderstood
doing?
what I was trying to say. Oh my gosh. I was trying to say I had a different angle, but I didn't know that was the angle that y'all had already talked about.
But what you was on the news for? I think I seen that.
Oh, because I drive trucks, y'all, and like my YouTube channel, this producer of the ABC Nightline show, she found me on YouTube, and like, so she Googled me, like, she sent me an email, and I screenshot it to my sister. I was like, "You think this real?" She was like, "Girl, you better Google her name and phone number." So it was like legit, and I called her, and child, I was on the news, y'all. It's on my YouTube channel.
Oh,
wow.
okay. That's your YouTube right there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, knee for
Definitely go
knee.
check it out.
Yes, I was on ABC, y'all.
What?
All right, so
celebrity status, yes.
What else? Kim, you the only one.
Nick, what else you want to talk about? Did
Nisa.
y'all see the girl who quit, the nurse that quit, and like
Yeah.
people was like congratulating her? I don't think that should be like congratulating her only because like, what if she done started some shit and everybody decide to quit? Then
Well,
we
why
really
not?
fucked up.
If they gonna be treating her like shit.
My thing is like, bruh, okay, I can understand you.
My
had a
cousin
broke-
went back to work. They calling nurses back to work too. And
Man,
my
they tried
cousin was
to do her bogus on that shit. She got kids and they knew she had asthma. They knew what the fuck they was doing.
It's other nurses and stuff who got asthma though. Like you just gonna quit.
Shit, I'll quit too.
I'm side-eyeing that whole situation because some just don't sit right. Like it's one thing to quit quietly, but you didn't post it. You done went viral.
She should.
Exactly.
So she should have did that shit to their ass. Fuck them. They didn't give a fuck about her.
But look at what
listen
she
to the
finna
interview.
start because most people is monkey see, monkey do. So if she quit, other nurses gonna quit. Then doctors gonna quit. Then police gonna quit.
Exactly.
Then what
Well-
the fuck we finna do? It's gonna be a whole
Well,
bunch
look, this is what you do. You take your ass home and you take some goddamn tea and some Theraflu and you will be all right. They blowing this shit out of proportion. The problem, what they not saying is it's the motherfuckers who taking all them pills and shit like that. Ibuprofen, that shit enhanced that shit. Because when my wife had
Queen
that
B,
shit,
is
man.
that you? You back?
Huh? Taking all them pills.
Stevie, you gonna have to sit down.
Oh, you got it playing in the background.
You hear us?
Yeah, I just cut it off.
That ain't me.
Yes, it is. Yes,
No, it ain't y'all.
That's probably somebody else that got in.
Yeah, that ain't my shit. My shit's straight.
It's good now,
Okay,
though,
so
ain't it?
tell us what you're saying.
Say what?
All right,
Oh
who
yeah.
else wanna join in?
The news still ain't say that ibuprofen make that shit worse, and it do. Because when my wife had that shit, she was taking ibuprofen.
Your
that
wife
shit was-
wasn't diagnosed with it though.
It don't. She didn't have to be diagnosed to know that she had it. She's still out of breath from that shit.
That's what Meek Mill and Styles P was saying that they think they had it before it was like, back in November and December.
Right.
I think if your
and my thing is this.
Like if you
And
already sick or ill, them the people that got to worry about it. My cousin, she in the hospital right now from it because she was already sick anyway. But when she caught it, it just made her worse. They got to hook up to machines and all that shit. But if you sick already taking medication, yeah, you really need to work.
Yeah, I recommend don't nobody take no medication while they sick like that. Because like I said, that ibuprofen was fucking her up. Because every time it seemed like she'd get better, and when she was taking that ibuprofen, her fever went back up and all that shit. But all I did was like give her a whole bunch of like pop them fucking vitamin C's like gummy bears. She was taking that, nigga. I was making beet juice, motherfucking green tea, and all type of
Okay,
shit.
doctor. Okay.
All right now.
What y'all think about all these CEOs like dropping down and not working no more? Like
That's
everybody
another
just
thing right there. Yep.
Yeah, what y'all think about that? I need to know y'all opinion.
It's something behind this bullshit ass virus that they doing is what we need to worry about. It's so much not this fucking virus because the shit could be cleared if people take care of their body the
They
proper
want
way.
y'all to change the topic from the virus because they over the virus. Talk about something.
Man, fuck them. We they just go have to wait. But I'm trying to give them some knowledge. Hold on. Y'all asses don't cut me off. Now, what I was saying.
First of all, Stevie, we
Show this is.
won't
Show
show
it. What you think that now show?
what we need. This the Steve motherfucking Johnson show for now.
No, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't.
Yes, the fuck it is.
You gonna get jumped on in the chat.
You gonna get all. You gonna get all of that.
Let me just say this though. What we need to worry about is the agenda behind the virus.
Definitely.
That's what we need to worry about.
What's the agenda?
I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We distracted. We distracted. Like we'll find out when the show happens, but we don't know.
Did you figure it out? What did you figure out what the agenda is?
All we can do is come together and try to figure piece of shit together.
You guys like
Right. Figure it out.
You guys want to play Fortnite?
I was letting you talk so you can tell me the rest.
Do you guys want to play
No,
Fortnite?
I'm done. I'm
No,
done
I
with it.
understand what he's saying though. I feel like it's something
Whoa.
bigger behind
You
this
guys-
shit too though. I feel
You
what
guys
he's
want to
saying.
play Fortnite?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna get my
Well,
opinion
Nick,
about
can you
it. Now,
take
now
monkey
y'all
off?
want to
You don't want to play
Monkey
what
Fortnite?
you gotta say.
Who this
No, no, no.
monkey smelly goof ass
Now,
nigga?
Yeah,
now
take
y'all want to
take
hear
him
what it
off.
is. Okay,
He's a troll.
this is what I'm
A
thinking.
little Negro, it say your device not connected, so I can't even add you. I don't know what you're doing.
Check this
And
out.
Queen B, you're not even talking.
Hold on. Oh, now y'all want to hear what I gotta say, but check it out. Listen, it's either we about to go into a Great Depression,
Okay.
or we might be heading into World War III.
A World
That's
War
just
Z.
opinion.
Well, who though?
Because if you think about it,
Martial
behind
law.
any,
When the army
behind
come and
any
take shit over.
behind any depression, or when we had the recession of what, a decade ago, it was a war that followed behind it. So
Right.
it might be around the corner that some shit might crack off.
Cause I'm trying to figure out
Oh,
like these whole
right.
stimulus
Yeah,
packages
but our
stuff.
opponents is
Where's this
dying
money
though.
coming from? Cause we in debt like $24 trillion. So where's they finna get this money to be giving out free money like stimulus packages? I don't get it. Like
But guess what
who's
they ain't
paying
gonna
that?
give out? Guess what they not gonna give out? Reparations, what they owe us.
All right, I
Now,
don't
how
want
many
to talk
they
about
changed it
other
to
stuff. I
all?
want to talk about I don't know what I want to talk about,
Well,
but
they
I don't
gonna
want
get
to
that
talk
money
about the
back.
virus.
You think they giving out free money and they ain't gonna get that money back? They gonna get that money back.
Where's the money coming from? That's all I'm saying. Cause we owe every fucking body.
Yeah.
Like we owe we
They
in
gonna
debt.
make it, give it
America
to
is
you.
in debt like $24 trillion. So where's this money coming from? That's all I was
They
trying to say.
making the money. They gonna give it to you, and you gonna end up having to pay it back later when shit get right. That's all it is. It's a
Definitely.
setup.
They ain't getting me
All right,
shit.
y'all. But I gotta go because my break is
All
over with. But
Oh,
I
okay.
did
Well, thanks
enjoy
for chilling with us.
my time. I
Man,
love
get that
y'all.
money,
I
get
gotta
that
go
money,
drop off
get
this
that
toilet
money.
tissue to the people in North Carolina, to everybody in North Carolina. I'm coming with the toilet tissue. No more fighting. All right, peace, y'all.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate that. Aw. Nick, you back?
I've been on here, girl.
Hey, dude came over there something neat because you quiet in the church mouth.
Nah, she on quarantine. Nick on quarantine.
There's somebody there with on quarantine.
Nah, it better not be. She know better.
Boy, shut the hell
Get
up,
in here
Stevie.
before these
You
men
She
go
know
crazy.
better.
Before these men go crazy. Nick, get your ass in here.
I'm
Hold on, let me
here.
text her because
Can
I don't
y'all
know
hear
what the
me?
hell she's doing.
I'm gonna book a flight out there.
Can y'all hear me?
Not right now.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
not right
Not
now.
right now.
Why can't
I
they
mean, the flights are
hear
only
me?
$30, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, we can hear you, Nick.
Okay, tell Kim to go
Oh, you
out
can
and
hear
come
her?
back in
I
because
can't
I'm
hear her.
talking. And she can't hear me.
She say go and come back in, Kim.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right. Hey, this
Okay.
new shit that coming too, boy. Yeah. Key.
Damn, man, I'm mad as hell, man.
Oh,
Nigga can't even get his hair cut, man. Damn. I need a
Can y'all
garage.
hear me?
I need a garage barber right now, shit.
And Stevie,
Straight
boy,
up.
don't be talking about I know better with your married ass. If you don't shut the fuck up, you ain't running shit over here.
You
Yeah, I
right
don't know
about
what the
that.
hell you think you talking about or what you think you talking about. Or
You
tell
right. You can take charge. It's all good.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Smart one. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Damn.
Hi.
Yeah. Wait,
say that again.
Let me tell you what's going on, right? So I studied a lot. I'm the one that made the comment about me studying. So even though
I might have to go out and come back in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Even though we out of school and we grown, I'm only 30s, right? So I studied the internet like we be back in high school. Like my nigga, when I say I'm in my room, I don't care where. Like I just like studying. I always have been. I always been intelligent. All that. I got everything. Huh?
What do you study? What's the topic? What are we talking about?
So I want to step in on the topic of what we were talking about as far as like he said something about reparations. I was going to talk about the stimulus. And so I wanted to touch on the reparate, like the whole little thing for real. We can have a conversation, or you could keep talking to who you talking to. You feel me?
Who is this? That's wife.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
So
I'm just here.
Why do it say that motherfucker's wife?
Because I think
so
he's really cute.
Okay, so can y'all hear?
What she said?
Who's really cute?
What you think she talking about?
You know what I mean?
What you think she talking about, Nick?
I don't know who she's talking about.
Nick, come on now, look at my damn name.
Oh, that's your wife?
No, that ain't my damn wife.
Oh, so slow.
No, that ain't my wife.
Man, I'm slow as hell.
So did y'all see about the stimulus check?
Hey, smart one, you gotta hold on for a minute. Smart one. Hey, hold on. Hey, that motherfucker wife, let me see how you look.
Oh my
I'm on quarantine right now.
Motherfucker, we all quarantined. Let me see.
Listen, did y'all check on the stimulus check?
She's still talking about me. You trying to see how this motherfucker white look. Go ahead, show your face.
Talk about this shit.
No, the world has too many people out here.
It's only 100 of us.
Yeah.
100 of us, and then it'll stay recorded forever and ever. Amen.
Hey, look, man, you can't. You trying to fuck with a motherfucker like me? You can't be scared to show your face.
But are you single though?
No, I ain't single.
Okay, so it don't matter then.
But you saying you my wife, so you trying to get chose. You trying to get chose.
Oh
I
my goodness.
never said that.
Hey, look at your name. What your name say?
It says that MF's wife.
Exactly. So you trying to get chose. You know.
Let us see what you look like.
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
I'm too private for that.
Don't be, girl. Nobody gonna see this live. It ain't even
That's right. Don't nobody even care.
Y'all are pushing
It's too
hard.
worldwide right now. I can't.
It's not even a lot of us on here.
Right.
But the aftermath.
Nobody gonna see this live that you know.
Right, you tripping.
You never know.
Nobody gonna see
Stop mimicking me, okay?
Where you from?
I'm from Canada.
Y'all know what I look like, Paige.
Tell Drake, who ass, what's up?
They said she sounds.
You chocolate like Neek.
Yes, I am chocolate, and Neek is gorgeous. Neek is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. Oh, you like the way Neek look?
Yeah.
Hey, she look delicious
can I change my name to Neek's wife?
Wow. She look delicious, don't she? So hold on. So what you
that night, Jack.
You want me and Neek, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We can make that happen.
Where the fuck? No, the fuck we can't.
Oh my
What are you
goodness.
talking about? We can make that happen. We cannot.
We can make that happen.
We
Shit.
cannot. First of
Wow.
all, your ass is married. Talking about you could have make it happen with
Oh,
somebody
he's
else.
married?
What the fuck?
Hey, look,
Seriously.
I'm married all the
Can't
way
make
until the
shit
I
happen.
22nd.
hope y'all
Man.
wives are not
I
watching
got.
this or
Hey, look.
girlfriends.
Hey, look. I got
You
all the
can't
way
make
until the
this shit
22nd.
happen.
I'm gonna be a single man after that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, we ain't finna get into all that. I told Nick. I think we all heard enough of my story, but yeah, I got to the 22nd
Do you
to
have
make my
kids?
decision. Huh?
You have
Hell
kids?
yeah. You think this shit finna get wasted? Hell
I
yeah, I got
know,
kids.
I know. Of
Ain't
course you have
nobody finna
kids.
waste this.
Of
Shit.
course, of course.
You got some?
No, I don't.
How old are you?
I got some motherfuckers.
I'm in my early 30s.
Early 30s. Ain't nobody juiced it up, huh?
No, I've been very cautious.
Click the link, Red Pill.
Oh,
It's like
what
the
you mean,
hotline.
Queen B?
It's like the hotline, the hookup line. I missed the chat line when I was the chat
Let me
line when
see what
you
you
can
look
get
like.
on and just be
Nick,
talking.
I'm too shy. Nick, I would for you, but I'm too shy, man. This is too
Just flash the
broadcasted.
photo real
I'm
quick.
a shy nigga myself. I'm a shy
Hey
nigga
man, ain't no
myself. Get it?
motherfucker gonna keep begging you to show your stuff.
Hey, get it?
Hey,
Hey, get it?
Chicago, get some
First of all,
Hey, look.
manners.
Hey,
first
hey,
of all,
check
let's
this
see
out.
All that
ID.
kind of shit.
Let's see
Hey, check
ID
this
first.
out. Get it? I'm a shy nigga.
I thought it was from
Get it?
Detroit. It's Chicago.
Shy nigga.
Nah, let's
Close
see
enough.
ID.
Chicago.
That motherfucker wife. Let's see ID.
No more
ID.
ho. You did?
That's
Yes,
even
honey.
worse. That's even more
Oh, yeah.
intrusive. That shows everything.
Okay.
No, we
now-
can just cover it and we'll see your face. That's it.
But the whole point is to remain anonymous.
Man,
It
we
don't
don't
even.
want to see you now.
It don't even matter because she ain't trying to show her face.
We want to
So
see me
Okay.
that night. Fuck
I
all
want to
that.
discuss topics too.
Ivy
I wanna be
said
involved.
manners in Chicago don't exist.
That's true. That's
It
true.
do. It do.
All right,
hey,
what's
I be in the manner though. I be in the manner.
I be through the manor too, fam. All through
Yeah.
there.
What
Right.
manner are they
I'm a
talking
Oh
about?
my gosh.
I'll be in the manner.
All
Y'all
over
both are a trip,
I
for real.
don't understand this Ebonics
Shout out to my
lingo.
nigga Face from the manor. Shit.
this from Chicago?
What's
stuff.
the manner?
So, hey, that motherfucker's wife. Would you date a man who asked you to stick your finger in his butt?
No, he's gay.
You would think that makes him gay?
No, that's a no
Yeah,
for me.
100%.
Neek, who you do that to?
No,
No, the other dude that was on here said he liked that.
Oh.
But if that motherfucker wanted that, I might have to consider that.
Nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. Nah, my asshole tight. my shit a virgin.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Travel the world said, are you Chicago guys down for R. Kelly?
Hell yeah, I love
Yep. Yeah, well, Neek, no.
Them kids, fuck his faggot ass. Yeah, but he ain't got found guilty yet. So we're gonna be innocent and proven guilty.
Look how quick they are to support him. They're like, "Yep, yeah."
Yeah.
Motherfucker, we been knowing he was fucking them girls, man. Y'all trying to act like this is something new when he been doing this shit since '94 and ain't nobody said shit.
Hey, that's real.
That's true.
We did complain, but they just never
Ain't
found him
nobody
guilty.
complained about that shit, man.
That video was
motherfucker
foul.
was still
That
so
nigga
loud.
had hit after hit since then. That motherfucker had
Hey,
hit after
facts.
hit. I don't want to hear that shit about him.
Nah,
fucking
he
little
fell
pussy.
off after that. He fell off.
No, it
after
ain't that he fell off. It ain't that he fell off. It's
He
that Me Too
did.
foolishness. He didn't
He
fall off.
make good music, Miss Lady. He make good music.
He does make good music, 100%. But he fell off during that, like the time when that video came out with the
Man,
14-year-old.
I doubt
He was falling off. That was around the GZ
Nah,
time.
nah. Well,
He
what video? You
did.
talking about the one in the early 2000s?
That nigga can sing in jail. Right now he can sing. In jail.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't have talent. I'm just saying after that first video came out with him on the chair with that girl who was
Hell no,
apparently
he was
14.
still making
Hey, he may have
hits.
fell off
Okay,
for
what
a
hit
little
did he
bit of
make after
time.
that? That was with the
That
Jay-Z
whole
time.
trapped in the closet shit. That trapped in the closet shit. TP2.com.
Oh,
Was that
wow.
after that? Was that after
That
that?
nigga was making, huh?
Oh yeah, was that after that?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, you're right then.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, husband.
All right, so next topic. All right, so
Come on, man. I need to see your
Kim.
face. You gonna be fucking with a nigga like me.
Kim.
I will show you, but just not now.
The fuck he put it to?
Did you say Kim?
All right. You need to give me your Instagram or something. Then.
I don't even have an Instagram.
You don't have an Instagram.
You
won't show your face.
I'm too old school for Instagram.
Man, it's probably a fag behind it.
Stop it! Not everybody is gay.
Hey, you dig? Hey, you dig? She from Boys Town.
Chicago.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
hate,
Chicago,
Chicago, listen. If you hate gay guys so much, you're kind of coming off as a homosexual.
Nah,
you
we
gotta calm
want
that
you to
shit
show
down.
yourself.
You
That's
gotta
what we
calm
want.
that shit down. Okay?
We
Calm
want
it
you to
down.
show yourself.
Hold
That's
on.
what we want.
See, there go the flag. That's the first flag.
That's the first flag. Don't hate homosexuals that hard. You're going too hard on them.
Man,
That's
I'm
a
just
sign.
telling them, man, on the internet, if you talking to somebody and they ain't showing themselves, that's something.
No,
that
but
you
I told you I
worry
want to
about.
be anonymous because this will be played after. It's not even about 100 people being there.
All we need is a voice.
But
So
I'm just
we're not
saying,
fighting
from what I've seen from you,
We
if
seen you that night.
if you continue hating gay people so hard, people are gonna think you're insecure about gayness,
I don't
which
hate
means that you're
nobody,
kind of
man.
gay.
I-
All
I-
right, so
I
calm down
love
on the gay
everybody.
stuff.
I don't hate nobody.
That's all I had to say.
Period.
That's all I had to say.
I just
Well-
love my black people more than I love everybody else. That's
Well,
all.
that's all I had to say. Just an observation.
Well,
Okay,
hey,
we just
used
gonna leave that motherfucker alone.
All right.
And,
So
and we gonna go to
have you ever messed with two best friends?
Yes.
Of course.
You said yes, that motherfucker's wife. How it happened?
One was my next door neighbor, and I grew up with him, and the other one, his friend. He ended up living in my building when I got older, and we just hung out.
What's your favorite position?
He's pretty well endowed, so every position, he's great. Every position.
No. What's your favorite position?
Mine? Oh, I like doggy style.
I feel like doggy style is overrated or played out at this point in my age. I think.
No, you said doggy style.
Neat just want to come. Neat just want to come. I can get that. Neat just want to come.
Fuck up. You ain't getting shit about shit.
I know, but I'm just saying, you just want to come. Shit.
No, I'm just saying. In terms of when I was younger, that used to be my thing where I'd be like, okay, well, I like doggy style or whatever. But as I've gotten older, I like a guy to hit it from the side. That feels
that is nice. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I can imagine that shit too.
I like to hit it from the side.
And I'm not
Me
saying
too,
that
too.
as far as I'm not gonna fuck doggy style. I'm saying as far as like, of course I'm gonna fuck doggy style, but I'm saying I like a guy to hit it from the side more. Like that's my favorite position now.
Yeah.
Right. You like that wake up dick, D. That's that wake up dick. Shit, while I be on the side of you holding you and shit, my shit get hard.
You ain't gonna be on the side of
Just down here, stick it in, shit.
You ain't gonna be in the side of shit.
Okay. You gonna be like, oh, you gonna be like, I'm gonna be poking you with it and shit. You gonna be like,
you ain't gonna be
stick it in.
Shit.
Yo, Stevie have no.
Because Stevie is
she left?
crazy. I'm here.
Oh, she left, man. My wife left.
Oh,
Wouldn't even want to show her
Nah,
face.
Stevie, don't say that. Stevie, don't say that. We couldn't
Yeah,
see
you
her.
right. Yeah, you right. Whoever, my stalker left. I had a stalker. That's
Now she's your stalker.
Hey, this what a nigga from Chicago do with a stalker like that. The motherfuckers keep stalking you, right? Okay, shit, you gonna have to pay me. You gonna have to pay me. You gonna have to start buying me some shit.
Hey,
yeah,
You were just asking this girl for like a whole 10 minutes to reveal who she was. I don't think she was stalking you.
She got kind of offended when he talked about that gay shit.
disappeared.
Bro,
Everybody was talking about something wrong with the
Hey, this the internet, bro. You hear me?
Why you get so offended?
This the
Somebody
internet,
got a
bro.
question for y'all. It's on the screen.
Even though girl that had the hat
How
on, I
many
can't think her
inches?
name on the screen. When she buzzed in, you could tell she was a woman just for that 1 second.
I feel like this is unfriendly.
They said, Neek, ask the guys how many inches they working with.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Internet.
Oh.
What?
Internet.
That's the truth.
Foe?
Yeah, foe.
Neek,
Oh
does
my
size
God.
matter to you? Actually, it doesn't. To a degree.
I don't think size matters.
I don't want a guy that's too small, like I'm fucking a finger. Clearly, no. That's absolutely not. But I don't need a guy to have a huge, big dick to be satisfied. I feel like if
You just want to come. I already said it, Nick.
Shut
You just want
up.
to come. No, I'm for real. That's what it's all. It's all about just coming.
And as
That's
she
what-
should. She should just want to
Exactly.
come. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I know.
Make
Ain't
sure
nothing
you
wrong.
come
That's
before
what
I
I said.
come and
Just
She
say you
just want to
wanna
come. So do men. It is what it
Hell
is.
yeah. I never. Why you guess? I never said nothing was wrong with coming. I said she just want to come.
No, I'm
Just
not
say it.
saying there's nothing wrong.
You
Yeah.
want to come?
GC says size matter. I need girth. Girth is very much appreciated. It is. And I would prefer you to have some girth, of course. But I'm
Ugh.
I don't need girth.
Look at these motherfuckers in the comments.
There's a lot of people with girth with
Yeah.
no rhythm.
They getting real freaky, boy.
Yeah,
They
kids,
panties getting
all
wet.
of it.
They
Well,
panties
That's
out
what
here
you
getting wet.
want. Y'all, man, boy, I'm telling
Right. Demarius says some guys got a biggie and still don't know how to use it. Preach.
Right.
you. Man, whatever.
Facts.
sure
Facts.
don't.
Preach.
I need
Or be
rhythm.
trying to ram it all in your guts, bruh. Chill with all that shit.
Hell yeah, that's what it's all about. It's still gonna
You ain't
feel.
cook
It's
no
still
dinner.
gonna come. It's still gonna come.
Not if you had there like a goddamn jackrabbit.
Yeah, but you gotta know what you're doing though.
Yeah, it's okay. You
I
fucking
don't
with
think
an
men
alien.
even understand always how to make a woman come. That's why women
No,
go to
that ain't true. That ain't true.
a
I don't think.
little more attention to it.
I
Like,
disagree with that.
definitely, I'm telling you, some women don't actualize them with like what do you call it, penetration. So that's where some men need to understand it's all about the workup with a woman. Sometimes it's about the
Yeah,
anticipation. It's not always about always fucking hard, effing long, and deep. It's not always about that. I feel like it's a time you have to work up to some of that stuff and still remain and understand a woman too. Like, make sure you're rubbing her and touching her in the right ways, and you know what I'm saying?
Queen B.
Because
That's
some men
Queen
forget
B.
that. I mean, I don't think y'all do, but some men do.
That's why you need to get an Aries. That's why you need to get an Aries. You fuck with an Aries, you could get all that.
He said an Aries.
All
Uh-oh.
the time. What you talking about?
Sorry, Nick. I won't talk to another girl on here again like that. Sorry.
Oh
My fault. I won't do it again.
Aries, really? What's the freakiest sign like everyone's ever or anyone on here has had? I think for me, it probably was a Scorpio.
No, for
Man,
me,
fuck the Scorpio, man. Fuck them Scorpios.
a Pisces was the freakiest that I've ever fucked with.
Yeah, I'm a Pisces. So yeah, I believe.
Man, they all freaky, goddamn it. All them sides
The
freaky, goddamn it. Fuck that. I can't tell you.
What was like? Can you say
For the most part,
what
Virgo.
is like the
Ivy said, "I'm a
craziest thing
Scorpio. Hold
you've
on."
done?
No, I don't care for Scorpio men.
All right, Red Pill, you real silent over there. You real silent.
I don't really mess
Which
with
one?
the signs and all that horoscope stuff, so I can't even comment.
Yeah,
on
we
that.
talking about other stuff too. You still quiet.
Hey, honestly,
too.
hey, I was in and out. I'll be honest. I just got the post office,
But you
so
know
I had to put it
what?
on mute.
You know what it is though. It's all about if you want that person, it makes the sex that much better.
Right. That's
Not for anybody. Man or a female, if you with a
Yeah.
man, you gonna want him. Then it's feel good. If you with a woman, you know, if you like her, you gonna like it more. You know what I'm saying? And it has the moment when you care about somebody. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So all them bitches at the club that stripping, them niggas don't care about you.
Somebody else want to come in? The link is in the chat if somebody else want to come in. Red Pill, you said you do all that. You do all what? Oh, he went off.
Wait, where'd he go?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. We
Red
about to get
Pill
his
good.
business for real.
Damn, boy, you ain't say shit when you got on here.
Right.
All right.
Not today.
Chemistry is everything. It does make for better sex if you have chemistry with the person, if you vibe with the person, and all that.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know, because you're gonna put in more work too. That's
Kim,
what
what's your favorite position? You asked the question, you didn't answer it.
I don't know. So many. I like mow the lawn. That's good.
What is
I like
that?
that. That's like when the woman lay down, she got legs up, and then the man is standing up.
That's called mowing the lawn.
That's called mow the lawn. You got to get the poster with the.
I don't know none of these goddamn.
200
Long as my dick up in there, I don't care what position you in. Shit, I ain't got no favorite position. But I'm dominant. I like to be dominant.
Mow the lawn position.
Well, that's a dominant position. A man is standing up and he's holding her legs, and she's laying down. It's like she's at the.
I know what she's talking about. I'm not finna be doing all that shit, man. I ain't look, man. I'm 30. I ain't got time for all that shit now. That's too much.
Only doing the same thing you would have did if I would have turned around.
Oh, okay, but I'm not finna hold you up and do all. I need all my legs.
No, you're just holding the legs. That's it.
Oh,
You
okay.
just holding her legs in the air. Sound like.
Oh, okay. Long as you ain't no big girl, I ain't finna be. I lift weights at the gym, man. I do my weightlifting at the gym.
Stevie, how you out here trying to get every woman you see, but you don't want to put no work in? You know,
I do want to put work in, but what I'm saying, I'm not gonna do all that shit. We go do all the traditional positions.
GC said, "I need you to baby boy me." Okay, he said, "Would y'all stick a dildo in a girl?"
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Would they stick?
What you there for?
None of that shit.
I'm into. Look. I'm into all that freaky shit. Like I said, y'all know my sexual situations, so I'm into all that freaky shit. Whatever it's gonna take for us to come, goddammit, that's what.
I need a dildo. If I need to fuck a dildo while I'm fucking you, I don't need to be fucking you.
No, see, it's not that. It's maybe the nigga want to watch you play with yourself or something like that. That's what it is. He probably want to watch you play with yourself. He probably like that shit. He probably want you to put the vibrator down there and rub it on the click while he fucking you or something. You know, all type of shit like that. You come on, Nick. You ain't new to this
You know
shit.
how I like to
Not
hit
a dildo, but a
I don't know if you
A
had
vibrator and a dildo is different.
Yeah, but the vibrator, I agree with that. I agree with that part.
Yeah, but that's totally.
Because you can also
somebody
not
just
only
said
put
I
it on
won't
your
do
clit,
nothing.
but you can put it on his balls too. So
They talking shit. Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
What I like to do, my favorite position.
Go ahead.
And I don't know if you had it yet. You hit me?
Yeah, what is
Nigga hitting that shit from the back with my motherfucking foot on your motherfucking head. You hit me? I don't know if you had it like that, but that's what I do.
Hell no, I'm not.
This nigga done see the point out.
Anybody in the comment that hit like that before, let me know. 'Cause I do that. That's what I do.
trying to stop her from breathing.
Oh,
What the hell is you on right now?
Bunny said I'm boring because I don't want to fuck a guy who's fucking me with a dildo. Okay.
What? Here they go with that bullshit.
Let's go back to that.
Nobody in the comments said they had that position, huh?
Is she
I
breathing
can't
when
believe.
you do
Did
all
I?
of this?
Hey, look. Hey, did I
Hey,
ever
you
tell
said that.
y'all the story about this
If
chick I
that's
used to fuck with?
one,
Me,
yeah,
the nigga
Hey,
that
look.
y'all might need to have a
Hold on,
conversation with
Nick.
the
He
men
about
that
to
done
tell
fucked
Phoebe
me, cause
about to
they
tell
ain't
us
damn
something.
never gonna say that, and you ain't
Hey, look.
no
I
good.
told y'all. Hey,
man,
have I ever told y'all in here about the story about this one chick I used to fuck with? Like
No. Go ahead.
when I was fucking her, right? She was like spit in my face and smack me. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Cause I was into that. I started spitting in her face and shit. And look, when I smacked her, and look, when I smacked her, she was like, smack me harder. I smacked her like I was in a fight. She was into
Did
that
she
shit.
black out?
I was choking her and smacking the fuck out of her, just spitting all on her face
You
and
just
shit.
couldn't wait to get abusive.
Right. Did she black out?
Nah, she ain't blacked out, but the shit was fun. That's
You
my type
couldn't
of shit.
wait to get abusive, my.
Right.
She
I ain't
wanted
trying to
it.
die.
She wanted it.
We already got shit killing
wanted
us.
it.
Hey,
I'm trying to
I ain't gonna
live.
lie. I tried to spit on the female while I was hitting her.
I slap
She
the
ain't
fuck
like that.
out of a nigga if they spit on me.
She ain't
Where?
like this.
The
I'd
only
never
place you
do
should be
that shit
spitting is on the
again to
coochie.
no other
That's it.
female.
I slap
Pussy, that's
your ass.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker told me like, man, you should try it, man. I'm telling you, she might like it. You know what? I'm gonna try that shit.
If somebody spit
Man,
on my
it's
face,
so
I
weird.
kid you not. Like I would, like we really would be fighting. God, I would fight. Like
She
if-
wanted it. Shit.
But
That's what's up though. She wanted that shit.
no,
the
but
only
the
place you
dig
should
is
be
talking
spitting
about
is
just randomly doing it to a female.
Oh no,
No,
I
why you
just wouldn't do
fucking?
no shit like that.
nah.
No,
Hell,
Nah,
why
I
you
just
fucking? Why you fucking? You know what I'm saying? I know it's people in here that done that in the comments. They don't know why they acting like they ain't never.
yeah,
hell,
I hate when
like,
motherfuckers act like that, man. Just
Like, come
go
on,
ahead.
man. Motherfuckers been got spit on while they got fucked.
I ain't never
Yeah,
been
but
spit on.
Huh?
you
They're not
it's
spit
a
on
place
me.
where you supposed to spit. Like you can spit on the
Man,
vagina
I
while
spit
you
in her
No,
sucking
face.
it or something like
look,
that.
when
But
you
when you
having
start
sex,
spitting
it's
in my
however
face
you
so I
want it.
can't
I said
speak.
one time. I only did it one time. She didn't like it, so I never did it again.
Now what if I want to back you up and then now suck it? I can't even see because now you done blind me with
No,
your
I'm not
spit.
like that. Come on, man.
The fuck?
However you
You
want
look
it.
like
You
niggas
got
spitting up
going on here.
coronavirus or something.
What the hell?
Oh, and this the part that tripped me out.
It's the
And the niggas know this. Look, I know a lot of you niggas sit up here and asked to come over to a girl house and she said she was sick, but you niggas done said so and still went over there. Now all of a sudden, you niggas out here putting on masks and gloves and shit like y'all scared to get sick now. What's that all about?
Well, they
people
scared to
actually
die.
died. Somebody died.
Yeah, they scared
That's
to
why.
die.
They die from the
When a
flu
motherfucker
too.
die, I wake up. Hold on, this
People,
might be real.
people die from the goddamn flu too and die from every other thing. So
Yeah, people die in Iraq, but I don't want to go there just to see
and
it.
then look, it's the news. It's the fucking news that's telling us this
Yeah,
shit.
the fuck
So
out
to
of
sit
you
up
know.
there and believe what they say, man, you especially as a black person, you shouldn't be believing the fucking news. Whenever time it's a motherfucking black man that get killed by the cops, they made the motherfucker who got killed look like the goddamn criminal. So why in the world would I sit up here and believe anything the goddamn news is saying?
So where you at now? Where you been for the past week now?
Who, me?
Yeah, you been quarantining?
Nah, I do whatever the fuck. Go to a fucking grocery store, restaurant, or whatever.
No, where you been? Where you been
I've been an
majority of the time?
introvert. No, I've been an introvert. I stay in the
Where
house.
you been majority of the time?
Shit. Before they closed down the gym, the motherfucking gym. I've been in the gym.
No, you ain't answering the question. Where you been for the majority of the time?
For everybody, the goddamn house.
Exactly. You listening to the news.
I've been staying in the goddamn house.
You trying to tell us not to listen to the news? You in the house?
No, you not even knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm a
Okay,
nigga
I'm
that been
sorry.
staying in the goddamn house. What you talking about? I'm just saying, like, it ain't shit to be scared of. Just go out here and go over a fucking friend house or something like that. Motherfuckers in here stuck in the house like they locked up, scared to go out.
Damn right, I'm scared as hell to go outside. What the fuck? People
Why?
are dropping
Because of
like
what the news said, right? Because of what the news said, right?
No, not what the news said.
It's program fear. That's what it is. It's program.
It's what the nurses in the hospital that work there is saying. They saying there was a nurse that came on somebody live and explained exactly what happened in the emergency room and said that it's bodies in there that's dying literally in her sight. Like people are literally they covering their body and wheeling them out. When people say like something like that, it's just not about the news.
No, it is. Now. It is because I still. Do you know her personally?
Go outside right now. I want you to go out. You better not have a mask, a glove, nothing out there.
I had black people telling me that they couldn't get it before the basketball players got
it. And then this the fucked up part. Now all of a sudden, I'm the same black grocery stores I've been going to. All of a sudden, it's Asian motherfuckers in that shop. Why the fuck y'all in here?
Because that's where the food at.
No, they ain't no Asians never been in some of these black grocery stores, and all of a sudden you see motherfucking Asians in there. Now either they trying to get their ass whooped, thinking somebody go fall for that bullshit, and they call that hotline, or maybe they got the virus on. I'm just taking up. This is just my opinion. I'm just assuming shit. But you can't put none past these motherfuckers out here.
Care about body count?
Say what?
Do men care about body count at this age?
I say no.
No, we don't care.
When it comes to a woman, yeah, but you know, you don't want to be with a woman that had a lot of guys, but a guy that had a lot of women, it's not so bad from a guy point of view.
So you care about body count for a woman?
Yeah.
A woman ain't gonna tell you the truth no way. So
hell no.
Just say no. Right.
But be worried about niggas lying and shit. That's the part. You want to sit up here and lie about how many niggas you go fuck. What the fuck you worried about me lying for?
Yeah, I don't want to be with somebody that had 100 motherfuckers.
You done had 100 motherfuckers.
Like Drake baby mama. Fuck, I don't want Drake baby mama. Yeah.
I want another guy I want somebody else to chime in too. Click the link. It's too civil. We need blank black to get it jumping.
No. Blake went blank on us because he started talking about some other shit. Oh hell no.
Yeah, he started talking about Tekashi and all kind of shit.
Right.
Ain't nobody else tapping in this motherfucker.
Yeah, come on, tap it in. Tap in.
Yeah, if you're a real motherfucker, tap in.
So how long you been a subscriber, you dig? How long you been on my channel?
Man. It's been a minute.
I never seen you comment before.
You a lie. I'm always on your shit. And I called in on your show and I told you that gay ass Jussie Smollett, that all that shit was a publicity for motherfucking Empire now. And you told me during the time, no, I don't think it's that unique. I'm in Chicago. I'm like, I'm in Chicago. I'm telling you. Nobody in Chicago even believes this shit when it happens.
They want to know what your shirt means.
Huh? Oh, this is about money, baby. No more po-ho. Yeah. It's another one of my lines. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta have people understand it.
What you mean?
No more poor hoes.
No more po-ho. Not hoes. Why you put an S on it?
Well, it's a lot of hoes that's poor.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah, but you don't remember me, you know what I'm saying, on the show, talking to you, telling me about Jussie Smollett.
What's your longest relationship?
The one I'm in now.
You just said 2 seconds ago you wasn't even in no relationship. He be lying. You just said you wasn't in no
Nick, didn't I tell you I got a girl?
The girl over there with the nice that was on the truck, you told her you ain't even have a girl. Now you
have no fear, Illuminati Negro. Say you don't have a device connected, so you can't get added because you don't have a device connected.
Didn't I tell you I got a girl?
When I asked him, he did say he was in a relationship, but then he did switch it at one point.
We was just joking, like at the time. You know what I'm saying? We was talking, kicking.
So she just disappeared.
What she look like?
Who, my girl?
Yeah.
Black Queen. Chocolate like you. That's how I like it.
Macking with the girl? Are you trying to use me while you macking? Oh my
Will
He
we?
got a girl and he gonna use me.
Come on, man.
Hey.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I got a black queen.
And where's she at right now?
Right now she over at mom's house. But we don't live together. I live where I live, she live where she live.
Why y'all don't live together?
You really want to know, huh?
Yeah.
I kicked her out.
You kicked her out during quarantine? Oh no.
No, I'm not doing this shit. No, this been happening. This shit happened like
before the
about
corona.
a year ago.
She cheated on you?
Nah, hell no.
She
That's one thing a nigga like me ain't gonna stand for. You hit me? Because it's too easy for a nigga like me. Like, you cheat on me, it's over.
You and Stevie J kind of look alike.
Yeah,
They
ain't
act like too.
We looking like?
Y'all
They
kind
act
of look like.
nah.
They said so many lies.
Who tell
To be
lies?
honest with you, Nick, I've been in a relationship for a long time, but we separated, and it's been like that for a couple years now. You know.
So y'all not together or y'all are together? I'm confused.
Yeah, we still together. She just live over there, and I live over here. You know what I'm saying? I hit it, everything, all that.
So do she hit it with other people too? Do she hit it with other people too?
No, what you mean other people? I never said other people.
Nah, she's saying she fucking around, basically.
Oh, if she is, then I don't know about it. And I don't let my mind do the wondering. I think that's a problem when you start wondering and trying to figure out shit. I'm not the judge.
Next day, you beating the motherfucker ass.
Yeah, that's one thing ain't gonna happen because we got a daughter. I wouldn't put my hands on her, and she don't put her hands on me. Like, that's something that that never happened.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Bunny Balak said they boring. Okay, well if they boring, click on.
Right.
Exactly. With your goof ass.
Oh my. So are y'all gonna get back together?
Man, Nick, you know, we on the internet. You hear me?
Oh, okay.
We on the internet, but we together. We together now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So y'all working it out.
Yep.
Have you cheated on her?
That's what matters.
That was a long pause.
Yeah, we working now. I'm looking at the comments, bro.
Oh, your wife is back.
Huh?
Stevie's wife is back.
Man.
Your motherfucking wife is back.
Hi, you guys. I'm sorry, that motherfucker. You said what? I'm gonna be paying for you? Is that what you
Wait,
said?
did your voice change?
Huh?
Hold up. Wait, what? Did her voice change?
No, I had the same voice, but I'm just upset that I watched back the video and I heard that motherfucker say he would make me pay for everything for him.
Damn, you got 2 wives on your ass now. Right.
Look,
You make
here.
women pay for you? That's what you do in Chicago?
No, you not understanding. What I'm basically saying, as my wife, you got to prove to me that you trying to be my wife. It wasn't nothing to be like me trying to be evil towards you. It's just me trying to figure out who you are. You get what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to tell them. That's why I would kind of like put you through some tests to let me know if you truly down for me and that you need that title.
What you gonna do to let her know that you down for her?
Yes, thank you, Nee.
Hey, stay out of that. Why you got to
Thank you.
You know what he gonna do? Why he
I can see through him. He makes women pay for him. You have your wife and you make women
Nick up there cock blocking, but I understand. I get it, Nick. I'll fall back. I'll fall back, Neek. I get what you're doing. I understand it's that same situation when you had old boy on. It was the same situation. I get it, Neek. I understand.
I'm
Nicole, he's being dusty. That motherfucker, you look different.
No, I wouldn't. Come on now. You really got to get to know me. You really got.
You look like a stand-up dude. I was watching you. You look like a stand-up dude.
Yes, I am a stand-up dude. I am a stand-up dude. That's why you need to try to get to know me. Once you get to know me, Neek know I'm a stand up dude.
You
She
did
know.
think he's slick. Look at him eating that orange. He think he's slick.
Hey, Nick, you better stop playing before I make you go crazy. That's real talk.
Slick eating that orange. Look at him.
We ain't gotta worry about no planes. I drive to LA. I did it before.
Yes, Mika. Mika said some truth
all the
right
way
there.
from Chicago.
What, nigga? I helped my man move up to like Malibu. And we drove all the way from Chicago.
Trying to eat that
Nigga,
orange.
how long was that trip?
Huh?
How long was that trip?
Shit, man. We stopped probably like 3 days. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Hey,
Oh, you helped him move.
Wait,
yeah,
what you eating?
my man. So
I just
I
came
go
back.
down there all the time. Fuck with
You
him.
think he's slick with that orange, girl? He trying to show
All
us.
right now. He know when a woman go down there, you gotta taste
Trying
good.
to show us something, girl.
It's not what you see, it's what you don't see.
Isn't he married? Aren't you
No,
married?
that's good.
Hey, you did. Hey,
No,
would
eat
you
that
agree
orange.
with me on this? Hey, you dig? Would you agree with me on this? If
on
niggas,
my forehead, shit.
hold on, if niggas from Chicago go out of town, ain't we cleaning them all up?
No.
Yeah, if you want to.
No.
If we want, we cleaning them all up.
No.
Yeah, if you
Shit.
want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll clean them all
It all
up.
depends on what you want.
Oh, that's a good question. If a man pays 50-50 in the household with his woman, is he considered a provider?
He's a dusty and a roommate.
I heard somebody say here, bitch ass.
Right now.
He's a dusty and he's a roommate.
What?
All right. That's the end of that.
Oh, you motherfucker, you single?
Right.
That's it.
No.
Yes, for me.
She looking for you.
Oh shit. Kim, what do you think?
Why would you go to me like that? No, don't put me on the spot. No.
Girls, if you're paying 50-50, that man does not respect
no,
you. I'm
Hold
sorry.
on, no bullshit. What?
He's a
When she
roommate.
talking about
He
50,
does not
no.
respect
No,
you.
I'm gonna answer. Let me answer. I think in this day and age, the way the economy is, I think both people should be working because one, it's a lot of people that they together now, but they might not be together later. So I advise you to have your own.
Don't
to have
support
your
that
own.
movement. What are you doing?
Right.
So hold on. That motherfucking wife, we gotta get some shit in
No,
order.
this is not about working because women don't get it twisted. A lot of women work hard. Some women are working more than men. Don't get it twisted. But a lot of these same men, they want women to still provide 50-50 after having to take care of themselves, having to take care of the kids, having to go to work, having to go to school. They still want 50-50. That's roommate shit.
Well, that depends on the nigga you dealing with. But if
That's
it's a
roommate
nigga out here
shit.
doing it, if
But
it's
that's
a
what a
dude
lot
out
of
here,
dudes are doing.
no, don't say a lot because if it's a guy who out here who's working, who got a 9 to 5 and he making like $17 an hour, and you up here making $20-something an hour, you can't get mad at that man.
Nah, men are supposed to be providers. They're supposed to be
Okay,
the bread. They're
that's
supposed to try
understandable.
and
But
be the
with the
head
way
of the household. How can you expect a woman to be the head of the household and be paying like it's just like what do you guys want?
No. At the end of the day, you a woman, I'm a man. Look, I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You go stay in your place as a woman, I'm gonna stay in my place as a man. That's for you to sit up there and say that about a guy who's trying to say what?
I'm thanking Cheryl for the donation. Thank you.
All right. Damn, I lost my goddamn train of thought. But if he out there trying, you can't do that to a man like that. What you can do is help him so he can be that provider that you want him to be.
Right, and that's a woman's job to uplift her man, support her man, be there, help him be an even greater man than he already is.
They want to know if you like older women.
Exactly. That's why you my motherfucking wife. Cause that's what I'm saying. And I'm the type of nigga that need that type of shit. I need a woman like you to uplift me and do all that shit.
Okay, I hear you. Because my thing is like I work really hard, and I want to be able to one day have kids and to hopefully help raise my kids. And I don't want to be going to work working so damn hard and paying half of the bills and taking care of the
What
kids
I heard
and
is
cooking for
cooking
you.
from.
Well, this is what you need to do. You need to find you a man who out here
Kim, is that
who
you?
got money like that, who can provide.
Oh, that's me.
Hey, can
And
I
you
ask
got
you? I don't
and
mean
if
to
he
interrupt. But, hey,
gonna be able to
D,
provide for you like that, you better bring your A game and bring something to the table too.
Oh, that motherfucker! My A game is already here. My A game has been here.
Ooh, I could tell. I could tell the way you wanted a nigga like me. I could tell.
Women want men that's gonna do 50-50, baby.
And you gonna have to show your
But
face.
Most
I
men
don't give a
they want
fuck.
an independent woman.
Yeah, document this. But I don't give a fuck how much money you make. When it all boils down to it, I'm the motherfucking man of the household.
Exactly.
That's right.
You gonna respect me like a man. I don't care how much money you
That's
make.
right.
I don't.
You're a man.
They want
You're
to know
right.
if you like older women, Stevie.
Man,
Wait, is that me?
Boy, somebody typing their
Whose mic
ass
is
off.
that? Who is that?
They're typing their ass off.
Somebody
if the woman looking
Nah,
like
I'm
Angela
not typing.
Bassett, hell yeah. If the woman looking like Angela Bassett, hell yeah. I like them all.
Is that me?
I just love it.
Hey, what's your nationality, young lady?
Who you talking
Me?
about?
Motherfucker's wife.
Oh, I'm Canadian, but my background is Ghanaian. I'm from West Africa.
Oh, she an African chick. That's what's up.
Hold on,
I
what
always wanted to be an African chick. I ain't had
you
one.
a Spaniard from Africa? What?
From Ghana.
A Spaniard from Ghana?
Spaniard.
What you say? I don't understand. You black, right?
Yes, 100%. I'm from Ghana, West Africa. 100%
Kim,
black.
it's you with the background noise.
All right, just checking shit. We just checking.
Oh, wait. I don't even have background noise. Ain't nobody. Everybody in their room.
No, it's doing a clicking sound.
Oh, okay. I'll leave and come back.
Okay.
But Nick, what do you think about 50-50?
50-50 is good.
Okay,
I
so
believe it's not
question-
good.
Okay, so I'm gonna answer the question. So the question is, do I feel like a man is a provider if he provides 50-50? Now, I wouldn't consider him as a provider if he's contributing 50-50. However, I'm not opposed to dating a man and being in a situation where we have a 50-50 arrangement where we both contribute, but I would not consider him a provider, and I would not listen to him
Exactly.
as far as telling me or anything like expecting me to be at his beck and call to cook for him and do all of that. No, the fuck I'm not, because you're only providing 50. If you are a man and you provide everything, then I would be more willing to
Exactly. I agree with that 100%.
I wouldn't have
No man want to put you in that situation, you know?
Yeah,
no man want to, but the way society is, majority of the niggas out here providing 50-50. So to sit up here and say you won't cook for them, that's kind of bogus.
No, I'm talking about where he gotta like.
I'm telling you, period. Like if you're providing 50-50,
But what do you mean by like 50-50?
I can get a roommate to provide
Y'all-
50-50. Like,
Hold
what
on,
is that?
What we mean by 50-50? He take half of the money out of his account, you take half of the money out of y'all account, and y'all
now who got a motorcycle going?
go half on the bill.
Yeah, you pay half the bills, he pays half the bills. Everything's half, split in half.
Well, that's not no goddamn relationship.
Exactly. But
I'm
people are out
thinking,
here doing that.
I'm thinking if you talking about if we both live in the same household and you making more money than me, I thought you was talking about some shit like that.
No, like if you're married to someone and you have to hold it down because they lost their job or they're going through hard times, I think that's understandable. But I think if they're setting the precedent that from when we start talking that you're paying half and I'm paying half, you might as well just go on and get a roommate. To me, that makes no sense.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, that's a roommate.
Like, I don't think like no, that's not a real man to me. As sexist as that may sound, or however that may sound, old school.
See, I don't heard stories where niggas.
I wouldn't necessarily say it don't make him a real man. I wouldn't go that far. I'm just saying, period. I wouldn't be listening to you as like, you know, because a man is supposed to lead, And I just wouldn't be following your lead if we're both equally contributing.
Yeah,
we both gonna equally be doing the same shit.
Shit, I know motherfuckers who
I just think it should be
invited
50-50.
chicks out on dates and asked them to go hide.
That's the new age we're living in. That's the generation we're living in. These
That's
guys.
some crazy shit. I could
should
never
be
go out on a
50-50.
date and want a woman to go hide.
It depends on how you was raised, man. You know,
I believe that it should go 50-50, period.
I was raised.
A man should carry his weight and a woman should carry her weight.
You don't have
Right. Ivy said you can't submit to a man when you have to work and go half.
Exactly.
No, I can't.
Nah, that don't make sense right
My
there.
mom
Y'all
was never.
gotta
I
make
was not
sure.
raised like that. I don't know about that lifestyle. I'm not. I'm a traditionalist. I'm not a feminist. The man needs to lead, and that's that.
It's nothing wrong with the man leading. It's nothing wrong with the man leading if he's doing what a man's supposed to do when it comes to paying all the bills.
Mm-hmm.
Or matching you. In other words, going 50-50.
I'm with that sister right
That's
there.
my perspective. That's my perspective. I've always been one to go 50-50.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So a woman is supposed to, because when I'm with my guy, I cook, I clean the place, and I take care of the house, right? So a woman is supposed to do all of those things, go to work, and still be paying 50-50?
No. Hold on. I didn't say that because when I was married, my husband worked and he cooked and cleaned. It's whoever come home
I was
first.
just gonna get
It's
to
whoever
that.
come home first. It's whoever come home first.
Well, I
Even
don't want
take
my
care of the
man.
kids.
I don't want my man cooking and cleaning for me every
What?
day. I don't want that. I'm sorry.
Well, I want my man to cook and clean for me if I go to work. And if I go to work and he beat me home, hell yeah, have me a hot meal and give me a massage.
I don't know about some of you guys out there, but I take pleasure in cooking for my guy. I take pleasure in having.
I do too.
And
That's cool, but maybe he want to cook and clean too. He
That's right.
probably want to cook and clean.
He can do it
If you ain't
sometimes.
I
around
like to be spoiled. I like my man to spoil me.
He can cook sometimes, but I don't want my guy where I'm sitting back watching TV and he's cooking in the kitchen. I'm not gonna look at him like.
Hey,
he's looking
look,
real crazy.
Just think of it as him in a nice muscle shirt, looking nice and fine and good looking.
Well, I tell you one thing, that motherfucking wife, you better be one hell of a motherfucking cook if you don't want a nigga to cook for you.
I heard that.
Real talk. You don't want me to cook? Fine, motherfucker. All right, okay, you better throw down in
You
this
can
goddamn
barbecue.
kitchen.
You can barbecue.
Yeah, that's a man's thing, but you better throw down in that goddamn kitchen shit. You want to cook? Go ahead. You my guest.
Like, I don't know.
Man, that's a way to a nigga soul. That food, if you do a good job, man, and then you give a nigga some, so.
Hey, but not all women can cook. I can cook, but not all women can cook. You got some women that's great. You got some women that's just great providers and just can't cook with the damn. Can't even boil a pot of hot goddamn water.
This is true. And there's some women who just don't even want to cook. Like they'll just straight up tell you, like, I'm not. You can go get takeout or something.
Ivy said, "What if you got a man that eat a lot?"
You right.
And then Slow Mo said, "That's why we ain't got quarantine, babe. I ain't mad, shit. Cause I'm gonna cook my own goddamn meals. Cause I'm paying my own goddamn bills."
I know that's right. I know that's right.
But a man can't be a provider and be labeled
I can
as.
get no dick if I don't want it. Like, what does that mean?
I don't want my man in the kitchen and in the washroom cleaning. I'd be looking at him real funny if he's doing that every day. I can't.
What? So if you were married right now and your man was at home, he just got laid off, and he decided to go and cook. He got laid off and you working. You don't want to see him cook you a meal, so you telling me you're gonna go to work? Come home.
I would want him on the computer outside looking for work.
And maybe he is doing
take
it.
care of him.
But you would
Maybe he
still
is
go to
doing
work
it.
and make.
He can help
So
out. once in a
again,
while,
that make
though.
you
He
the
can help out.
provider. If you go to work and make the money, and he don't have a job and he's on a computer, and some men just fuck off on the computer. He could tell you any damn thing.
I'm not about to just be. No, my nigga gotta contribute to see my nigga. That's all right.
I agree with you on that. It just sounds like she want to sit at home and he take care of her though.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
Right.
It's 50-50.
Oh my
So
god,
you
why does
better
it
have the
sound
crib clean
like
and
that?
food cooked when I get home. That's all I ask for.
A 50-50 man cannot be a provider or labeled as a man, though.
Port City says
You are not in
most
your masculine
these
role if you're
days
doing
don't have
50-50.
anything to offer but use coochie. Okay,
I'm doing my best. If I do, I don't mind cooking and cleaning and still pay half the bill because I'm not gonna have my man
And here's
telling
the
me
thing.
what
Here's
I
the
can and
thing for the
cannot
guy
do.
For anybody
who
else?
probably is in a 50-50 relationship.
And I'm quite
Maybe he
sure
don't want to
men
be
love
in a
a woman
50-50
that can
relationship.
pull.
Maybe
I'm
he
quite sure
is doing
men
his
love
best
women
where he
that
can
can
pay
pull
for
their weight.
everything.
making claims like that, Port City, I'm gonna need you to chime in because I'm gonna need to go in real quick. But I'm not like I need to talk to you.
Boy, these new age women, boy, y'all a trip. Boy, y'all better get it how y'all can. If a motherfucker trying his best to do what he can for you, you better accept that shit.
And if you got a guy that's coming along and he just want to sit at your crib and you take care of him, then step your motherfucking game up.
And then the fucked up part about it, y'all talk about what type of man y'all want and all this shit.
All
Turn
niggas
around
ain't
and always pick the most fucked up ass nigga.
Yeah, you can't throw that on everybody because you went through something with some other guy. You carry that to the next year. Nah, hell no. Can't go like that, man.
Look here, that motherfucking wife. You better take it how you could get it. If that nigga treating you right and doing whatever he can for you, you better accept that shit. A lot of y'all females better get that shit right, boy. Y'all go fuck around and miss out on the blessing, Dylan, and you go end up getting the wrong type of motherfucker you want.
And that's always the problem, because that's what they look for, the wrong motherfucker.
Ivy said, let me tell y'all something. Money ain't the end all be all. Better make sure y'all mind and spirit is connected. Preach.
Ivy, come on in this chat.
Hey, I like
right.
Ivy, you
Absolutely
gotta
right.
show
You're
your
right.
face.
Come on in this chat, Ivy.
Ivy, you don't gotta show your face.
Yes, you do. I want to see that same picture that I see in this goddamn video.
Ivy looks like a Barbie doll.
I think I talked to Ivy before.
Come on, get on, Ivy.
Ivy looks like a Barbie. Get on, Ivy. You ain't gotta show your face. Just talk.
Ivy, quit being scared. Stevie J got you.
Stevie got everybody.
You ain't lying about that shit. That's why I need to get this divorce, man. Because a nigga, boy, too many chicks want me to be on some bullshit.
So let me say something real quick.
Is that
Ivy?
Ivy?
No.
Oh.
A man wants to be respected. He want to be admired, and he wants to be the desired person in that role. He cannot be that person with somebody else paying 50% of holding 50% of the weight. Period.
Okay, but here's the thing. It's a lot of brothers out there that may be in a 50-50
background
relationship.
noise.
But at the
Who got the
same
background
time,
noise?
You do.
Hold on,
but
let
at
me
the
pause the
same
TV
time, I'm
because
pretty sure he's trying to work his best not to put you in a position to where he is having you to pay 50-50.
But do you have the 50-50?
Right,
Because if he
most
loses his
guys
job,
do
you
want
got
to
to be
do
able to
this,
pick
you
up
know.
the pieces if he loses his job. So do you have?
it's not about if you have it or not. You're talking about exceptions to the situation. Now, if a man
Exceptions.
fall down and he got a woman in his corner and she's secure, she will more than likely pick it up, and he's
Or
not going
City,
to
click the
lose
link.
out his masculinity in that role. But if you come into the situation and you're a dependent, then who is going to be leading that situation? A lot of women cannot hold down going to work, coming home, taking care of men. It don't even have to be kids involved. It could just be dealing with him.
Who
Period.
can't sis? I did it for years.
There's a lot of things that women do not even say and speak on because we're ashamed of putting it out there for what it really is. As cold and cutthroat as it is, and it is on a man's perspective as well.
It sounds like
But
you've been
who
through that
can?
before already.
It's not about what I've been through. It's about what I'm experiencing as far as seeing other people. I've never seen someone in a situation like that where they could say, I've been getting what everything that I need and in a situation where I'm capable to give what that person needs. because we're going 50-50. There is no leader and a follower in that situation.
Yes,
So
it
have you ever
is. It's
been
the
with a
goddamn
polo?
man.
Yeah.
It's the
Okay,
goddamn
I
man.
agree with that part. I agree with that part. That
No,
ending part, I
it's the
agree with.
goddamn man. But at the same time, in certain relationships, you got to know the person's weaknesses and strengths. But at the same time, that's still going 50-50.
Nah, you
They
can't
were
be
speaking
dictating
on
and
the
trying to
part
go
of being a
50-50. That ain't gonna
provider.
work.
You cannot be the provider and being taken care of 50-50. And you're not going to get what you need out of that situation as being the
I'm gonna tell
masculine
you.
role. You're not going to get respected. You're not going to be admired.
Well, you know
and
what?
the moment that somebody else comes along and they're getting treated that way, they're going to desire that person treating that person that way. So
No. What you mean treating though? What
You
do you
gonna know
mean
if
treating when
you
you talking
move
about
in
50?
with that guy. He
There's
might not
situations
like
that men can pull up on
No.
somebody else's
No.
wife and take their wife and their wife is
But that
choosing,
new guy,
and
he
they're
gonna
at home
take
paying
28.
50-50.
Right. She going in there
I could
sleepy
see
like
why. I could see why some of y'all single, man. I could see it now. I could see
It's
it
not
now.
a y'all thing. It's what's literally going on out here. It's not what we
It's a
want
power
and what
thing
we're
on her,
choosing. It's
man.
what it actually is. There's a
Basically, what
difference in
y'all
what it
saying,
is.
y'all don't respect a man who
No,
can
it's
only
not. We
bring
don't.
50-50.
There's not a choice. It's you gotta understand.
There is a choice.
In these
So, come on.
topics,
I done seen y'all
we're
pick
not
a whole bunch
accounting.
of fucked up niggas who ain't even
But
bringing
in this
50-50.
topic, we're not accounting how people perform in those roles. You see, we're talking about the headline. The headline is somebody's coming with their
and that's
50%
what
and
I'm
somebody
back
else is
to.
coming with their 50%.
No.
But some in
That's
that
what I'm
in those
back to.
roles, somebody is
Y'all,
being
I
talked
done
down
seen a
to,
shitload
somebody's
of
being
females
disrespected, somebody's not being put in their true masculine role, and the woman
Wait.
is not being put in her true
respect you.
feminine role to
So
perform as
because
such.
he ain't bringing 50-50,
See, hold
he
on.
not respecting the woman. Is that what you saying?
Hold on 1 second. Let me say something.
He's saying you're gonna be weak.
I get where you going with this, but at the end of the day, it's all about the introduction, right? It's all about when you meet the guy. You are supposed to present yourself how you want to be treated from the
Absolutely.
gate. So if you want to be treated a certain way, that's how he's gonna treat you. Now, if
Absolutely.
you're being treated another way and that you should have did that at the introduction. You can't come 6 months later trying to be treated like a queen when you was acting like a hoe. Okay, so it all depends on your introduction. You get what I'm saying? So
And that goes both
if you
ways.
got good introduction, then
Thank you.
that
No more
this
polo.
guy that
No more
knows
polo.
what you got going on.
Female. Yeah.
That goes both ways. But from
He
what
got
I'm
background noise.
from where I'm
turn the back.
from what I'm hearing from some of y'all in this chat, you basically saying that if the man is bringing 50, if it's a 50-50 relationship, he's not respecting you. Am I getting it wrong?
No, you're right.
You getting it
That's what
a
she
lot
said.
of you getting it a little lopsided, and it's lopsided because of this right here. Hold on, let me make this point. In this, oh Lord,
It's
it's not the fact that you're not being respected. It's going to
I'm
be
sorry.
a lot of power shifts in
No,
the
wait.
dynamic of the relationship.
It's breaking up.
Don't leave, sir. Sir, don't leave. It's
Man,
just
put
a
that
five.
nigga on mute real quick. I gotta
Yeah,
hear
he
that.
showed.
Blake
Okay.
about the fuck up.
I'm sorry, sir. It's just real quick, and I gotta go anywhere. It's just real quick.
Go ahead, Blake.
Am I here? All right. As that lady was talking, she was saying if it's 50-50.
He got an audio.
Hold on. It was 50-50.
We can't even hear you, Blake.
Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear
I
me
can
now?
hear
I can hear you.
That lady was talking about 50-50. They ain't gonna respect you. Man, if it's 100, y'all know y'all ain't gonna respect them. Y'all gonna take everything. I hear about these white people going through some shit. Y'all not, come on, keep it 100. And if they not gonna respect you because it's 50-50, that is wrong. That's
and
wrong.
the fucked up part about all this shit, a lot of you females pick niggas who ain't even bringing 50 to the table.
Right.
Y'all show more respect to the niggas who treat y'all like shit and be taking y'all shit. I see it.
Fucking lie.
Wait.
He mad.
This is a hitter right here. And then y'all want to act. Wait. And then
I'm
y'all
not lying. I'm not lying. Come to Chicago. You will see a lot of motherfuckers out here with some goofy ass girls.
You gotta. What I respect what she said was she won't respect a nigga like that. It's other women out here that's different from her that will respect a nigga paying.
I never said that I wouldn't respect a
never
man. I
had
said
a
it does not get respected.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not talking about my particular situation.
Look,
Look at me.
if my thing is this: if I respect you, you respect me. If you want to sit up there and try to be disrespectful to me as a man, yeah, I don't need your motherfucking ass. So I'll go to the next chick who go show me some respect. You go be down with it.
We talking about the original nature of men
That's what
and
it
the
sounds
original
like I
nature
was
of
getting from
women.
this whole conversation.
Nobody said that you don't deserve the respect. Nobody said that you are going to get
I swear
disrespected.
it sounds.
No, because you want to take it out of context before really grasping the idea. And it's probably because when it comes down to this situation, you may be a 50-50 person financially. Your budget may only provide a 50-50. So you cannot relate to the budget of a person who is getting admired from women who don't have to do 50-50. So you're not going to get what I'm saying the way that is intended. You're going to misconstrue it because you're going to take it personal.
No,
and that's not
what
how
I'm
it's
saying
intended.
is this.
But when you
I
could say you've been in situations where you were not respected the way you should have been as a man, and it could possibly be because you need to increase your budget.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Wait.
I don't think, but here's the thing. What I'm saying is most men who probably in a 50-50 relationship don't want to be in a 50-50 relationship. And
Absolutely. Every man wants to be that. This is what I'm saying. You want to be the person being respected. You want to be the person being admired. You want to be the person being desired. And when it's not that way, you have to be open to the idea of it not going that way. And it's not saying that because you don't have the money. But check me out. Hold on. Wait. I don't want to get lost off of this and then it goes somewhere else. So just check this out. As a woman, our time clocks is very different from a man. Y'all can outwork us. So while women are sitting there, we can be getting better jobs, and that's only as of recently that this has been going on for a few decades. This is not something you could say your grandmother's grandmother had the same opportunities as your sister and your mother does today. It wasn't the same. So when you put it on the table, because when it comes down to a woman paying 50-50, how long can a woman pay 50-50 compared to a man? And then when you add in childcare into that situation, that is more common on your body. When you add in having to go around and do things in your community, do things for your family, when you have to do things like also working and doing housework.
Sis, are you at home? Are you working?
You probably have to pay everything.
No, it's not. These aren't my situations. This is what I'm observing. This is what I'm hearing.
Let me see how you look, because you probably look like
wait. See, you work. See, you work.
I work. Okay. This is not my life. What I'm stating right now is not my life. I'm just stating facts. This is stuff that cannot be refuted. This cannot be a subjective thought. This is not what this is. These are absolutely facts. Women that are in their 80s complain that they are tired, and their biggest thing was being a mother, being a housewife, and making sure those things were good because they were not being respected by their men. And a woman that's not being respected by her man will not respect her man. And a man that's not being respected is not going to be fully providing for that situation. So when you think about that 50-50, a man sitting in a household with a woman, a man sitting in a household with a woman and children, and he's paying 50-50, guess where his other 50% is going? In somebody else's household.
That's not real.
Because his 50-50 is not going to building businesses. Right. How many of your men you can say, I'm doing 50-50 because they started building the business? How many can say we're doing 50-50 because we are making capital?
Wait. Let me say something, man. Let me show you. Let me handle this right quick. First of all, see, y'all made me forget. You first of all, you can never pay attention what women say. They don't mean what they say. I'm giving y'all niggas some game. It's all cap. It's all cap. They wanted to take that role and act like they somebody. They wanted the power, but they don't want this
You a
responsibility.
lie. They had no
But
choice.
the
They had
baby,
no choice. Men were walking out of
You
homes with
have a
children,
choice.
with
You
women
have a
with
Men,
choice
12
on who you
women.
choose
Men
that
were
shit.
men
walking.
have
Men
made
were
women
walking.
very
Men were
you
independent.
tell me
walking. Men were walking
We
out
have
of
had to
homes
make
with
That's
12
ourselves
your
very
kids.
independent
They were walking out of home with
because of
12
men
kids.
leaving,
With
not
12
because
taking
y'all
care
kids,
of
and they
children.
had no choice. They had no money. They had
y'all
no
Oh shit.
resources. They had no
I
education.
agree.
So try
because
that
you
again. Try it again. It was not
That's
because
because
right.
we
y'all
wanted to. It's not because
look,
we believe we could fly. We did not
That's
come
my
out here
heart.
with a "I believe I could fly"
because
story.
y'all was
We
talking
I'm
got
sorry
shit.
thrown
that
off
he
the
did you
cliff.
like that,
Your
baby
mama
boy.
got thrown off the cliff,
Nigga
and
I'm
finesse.
then she
sorry
had
that
to
happened
learn
to
to
you,
fly.
baby.
She had to find
That's
the
right.
parachute. She
Yeah,
Y'all
did
see
not
how
sit there and say
I'm
"I
sorry
believe I
that
could fly."
happened to
She
you,
had
baby.
to get
I'm
thrown
sorry.
off. It was
Whatever you went
no.
through
What
and
you
however they
mean?
treated you,
To
I
me, you're
apologize.
I
you're
agree.
mad because you qualified to
I'm
be
not
one of those
gonna
y'all
men.
say
But guess what?
all
I'm
of
not
it.
one of
No,
those
no,
women.
ma'am.
I'm
I got a
28 and
girl.
I
I
haven't
wouldn't date
bred
too
yet.
many that you probably
I'm
want.
28
I'm
and
gonna
I
be
haven't
It's
honest
bred
with
gonna
you.
yet.
happen.
I'm
You
28. I
know,
It's
didn't
but
breed
not
yet.
life.
it
Listen,
I
sounds
didn't
like
Live
you've
breed
in
been
a
yet.
through a
So
lot of
don't
shit.
like I said,
live in a
don't get this
listen.
fantasy
twisted.
world.
Why?
I
Because I'm
All
agree.
talking
the
with some
things,
sense.
all the bills,
Listen,
Because I'm
I
y'all
talking
see
with
agree.
some
how
But
this
don't
sense.
get
and
you no
everything
more
have to be
hoe.
if
You
we
not
in a
talking
That
with no
relationship.
ain't
sense
up.
on
It's
that
That's
different.
bullshit,
another
I,
nigga.
thing right
If
there.
a nigga
We
is
I
swear.
stressed,
agree with
you
you
gonna
when
sit
It's
up
too
there and
many.
protect
It's too
that
many.
man.
young lady, I
If you don't
forgot your
respect
name,
what
but
y'all
I
got
agree with
going
you.
on,
A
you
lot of
gonna
men
keep
have
it
walked
working.
They
out
don't even know what to
on
call them.
their
They let y'all
children
get away
because
with
and their
anything they
wives,
did.
and
Don't
they are
always
cheating.
be.
So
But
yes,
y'all
it
then
talk,
makes
mama
us
have
a
mama.
strong
Nigga,
woman.
she he gonna
Listen,
sit
Yes,
there
I'm
and
we
protect
have
sorry
to
that
go
that
out
I'm
man.
and do
being
it on our
offensive.
own.
I'm
We
sorry
have to
that y'all
become
egos are being
independent.
so hurt
He
right
got
now. But
he
this
got
is
cheated
just
I
the
on.
feel
truth.
She know the
sorry for you,
bullshit.
It's
baby.
No,
just
sorry that y'all egos are
a
being
lot of
hurt, but
other
this is
bullshit.
definitely the
Ain't
People
truth.
that
nobody
are not
egos
This
saying
is
being
yeah,
hurt.
it is because
No,
y'all are hitting, y'all barking like hit dogs right now. Y'all just
no,
started
that's
turning
you.
up
That's you.
because the words y'all were translating my words to be something different. While I'm only
No, we
talking
would.
about the
You just
facts.
said you ain't
I'm
gonna
only talking
respect
about.
a
I'm
nigga
not
who
talking
bring
about how I
50-50.
feel.
That's
That's
what
not
you
how I feel.
said.
I'm talking about what it is because I'm
Let
not
me say,
saying how I feel. I'm
let,
talking about
let,
what it is.
okay, let me say
Wait,
something. What I want to say is a lot of us women had no other choice but to be, very independent because of some of
right.
the deadbeat dads who have walked out or they just didn't want to do anything. So yeah, it makes a woman, me, myself, I'm gonna speak on myself. It made me a very strong, independent individual, a single mom to take care of her children.
And you
And I
could
have
do 50-50.
and
You
and I
cool with
and I do
50-50.
and I do 50-50
wait,
because I
wait,
don't want a
sis.
man. Let me justify what I'm saying. I don't need a man to tell me every move that I have to make. And just
See?
because we do 50-50 does not mean that his other half of his money gonna go somewhere else. Because no, we're gonna
No,
have
it
another
doesn't mean
account.
that.
We're
It
gonna have
doesn't mean
another
that.
account. We're gonna have another account together where I know where the other part of his money is gonna go, and then he's gonna have an allowance just
There
as well as I
are
give
men that
myself an
are
allowance.
willing
You're a
to
smart
build
woman because you don't want
empires.
nobody to
There are
control
men
you.
that's
You
But
willing.
guess
act
what?
like they
Look how
got
Exactly,
gonna build
everything
exactly.
over
goddamn
you.
empire then.
Saying
Absolutely,
everything, doing
absolutely.
everything. You want to
Yes,
be able
yes.
to
Give
Yes,
Cheryl
lead,
her
so
round of
take control.
applause.
Too. You
Give
don't
her
want
her
to be
round.
stuck after this
Wait,
nigga
wait,
leave you.
wait.
and that's
Like
how
what?
I work.
Hello,
That's how
Right.
I work.
That's
And I
hello.
raised and I
Nobody
raised
talking
But
about
guess
empire.
what? But
two
guess what?
strong
Hold on,
men.
Cheryl. Check me out though. Check me out. Now you are in a position where you are independent and you have what I will call leverage, right?
Yes.
Now, if the situation was not that way, like you just stated, your biggest concern would be 1, him leaving, 2, you not being respected. So now in
Yes.
this situation where you're making your own money, now you have more to say. The men do
Yes.
not want you to say more than what you should be saying, which is, do you
Why?
want, do
Who
you
the
need,
fuck said
can we
that
But that
be
shit?
done?
depends on the
No,
What
it's
the
the
man.
fuck
truth
you
because
mean by
no,
that?
That
I
depends
mean
on
by
the
that
man.
because while I'm here saying this, your statement, your outburst right now shows me that it's kind
No,
of
it
falls
don't.
into
It don't
that mind. Yes, it does. Because
what you
when y'all
trying to
don't like
say?
what we're
What you
saying,
trying
when y'all
to say?
don't like what we're saying, when y'all do not like what we're saying, when y'all
What
do
you
not
trying
like
to
what
say
we're
is that you
saying,
make more
no,
money
what
than
I'm
me.
saying is that when no,
You
I'm
don't
not
need
saying
this
that. You're saying
motherfucker.
no, you're saying that. You're saying
No,
that.
you just said the
You're
shit.
saying that. No, I'm not
You
saying that.
you didn't
You're
say
sitting here.
verbatim what I'm saying, but you said the
Having an
shit.
outburst. You're having
All
an
right,
outburst.
I'm
we're gonna
having
go
an
to the
I'm
next
outburst.
stating
That's what
facts.
Chicago niggas do. We burst out like that.
We're gonna
Goddamn.
go
Fuck
to
you
the
mean?
next.
And then those
You bursting out too? What the fuck?
because
All
I'm stating facts. I'm not stating
You
my
ain't
feelings in
stating
the
no goddamn
situation.
facts.
I can't
It
even
ain't
hear
fact
Steve.
what you
Steve
stating.
no
Tell me
more.
one lie. Tell me
You
one
so
lie.
so you
Tell me
mean
a lie.
you done census every
Wait.
Tell me
goddamn
a lie.
relationship. No, no.
Tell me
You
a
done
lie.
census every
Tell me a
goddamn
lie.
relationship.
Next
Yeah,
It's
Tell
she
me
not
one
got it.
lie.
fact, goddammit.
Sis
Tell
is
me a
doing
It
that.
lie.
ain't fact. Because if a
Tell me a
motherfucker
lie.
cheat,
Allowing
you
nobody
say
else to
it's
talk.
facts to
Tell me a
everybody
lie.
else.
Well,
It ain't
Miss
Tell me a
fact.
T,
lie.
What the fuck?
have
Every
you ever
Tell me a
situation,
lie.
been cheated
every
on or paid
situation
all
is
the bills
different.
or
What
anything
the fuck?
like that?
I've never been in a situation that I've paid all the bills. I do not take care of anybody other than myself.
Have you
And
ever
if
been
I'm
cheated on?
more than likely,
Hello?
yeah, that's what men do. I'm not gonna say
That's
that.
what
I
men
can't
do.
sit
You
here
hear
and
this
say
shit? That's what men
I
do.
never dealt with women, Maddie. So
No,
anyhow,
but
I
what you
cannot sit
said,
there and say that I wasn't.
that's what men do,
Is
sweetie.
you in a
can't-
relationship
yeah.
right now?
That ain't what men do.
Currently, I'm not. No.
I guarantee. I knew
Right.
you was gonna say that.
Right.
Your
Exactly.
mindset,
Don't do her. Don't do her
Exactly.
like
you
that.
have to
But them
understand.
Nah,
people
we
like
finna
fuck.
do we finna do
No,
her ass all type
I'm
of
not
way.
in a relationship.
We
I'm
finna
not
do
in a
her ass all
relationship.
type of way.
I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in a
This ain't in a
relationship
relationship.
because
I knew that.
No,
what
don't
you
do
mean?
her.
My
Not
man,
talking
what
like
you
that.
hold on. My man just left today because of what I influenced.
You
It's
just
not
said
because
you
I'm
wasn't
sitting
no
here
goddamn
because I'm not.
relationship.
I am
You
not.
don't lie.
No, it's not a
Ain't nobody
lie.
trying to hear all that yelling.
Exactly.
You
No, they're
yelling
not.
over
No,
me.
they're not. Exactly.
I
Nobody
know
is
you
gonna be
yelling over
able.
him.
Absolutely,
Nigga,
because
this
I'm not
how I
gonna
talk.
sit there and be put in a situation where I'm going to be toxically masculine because of a situation where I have an opinion. Now,
You
my
gotta-
opinion
Hello.
is based off of things that I can say that I've witnessed. Yeah, I can hear you.
You need see, give me a second to respond to you because you're so powerful and you're putting this in the wrong place. We need this energy out there in the wall because you're aggressive right now and it's not even that deep. At the end of the day, if you want a man to respect you, you have to show the respect, and yelling at him ain't gonna do it. I can tell you that right now because a man is just gonna zone you the fuck out because you're not giving him an opportunity to be a man because you're already putting out there what you're expecting instead of just waiting and seeing what
you can't base that off of this conversation. You can get a general idea of how things can get leveled up for me, but you cannot make that statement you're saying.
All it takes is one
No,
conversation.
absolutely. Absolutely. But my first impression isn't hostile. When I encounter men that come with this type of energy, that come with these type of statements, I've been watching the show and hearing a lot of stuff going on for a while before I decided to call in and chime in and give my opinion on this conversation. No, I'm not riled up. No,
She riled up now.
I'm not riled off about anything.
You are riled
I
up.
am because
Everybody want to say I'm hollering. You riled up too.
Oh,
She's definitely riled up.
Wow.
That's why I
So you
She's
met
riled
somebody
up.
that could match you, and now you want to put all the focus on them. But when you turned up, it's passing.
What are you talking about? This how I
Anyhow,
normally talk.
turned up.
So anyhow,
Nah, sis, this
while
ain't what you want, sis.
your statement,
Man, this
Kim,
bra
makes
here,
sense.
boy.
I'm not talking to you, Kim, when I just made that statement. So you could calm that down also.
Ooh.
Wait. Sis.
No, it could no.
Hold
We
on.
could calm.
You-
No,
you're
we
not
could
talking to
calm.
me. I
No,
respect that. I
okay,
thought you
but
was talking
Hey,
to
I'm
me.
in the
but
show now.
hold on, because at the same time, all of that extra stuff you're doing, you know what timing you on
Hey,
right
man.
now. You know where you're going with that.
Let me say something.
Exactly.
Oh,
You know what
But
kind of
let me-
timing you on. So
Okay. But what I'm trying to say is, if you wasn't on that type of time, I apologize if I came off that way. It made you feel that type of way. That's not what I'm trying to make you do.
Can we change
But I
the
am trying to
topic?
make you-
It's getting a little heated. Can we change the topic?
no. Not till I get the last word.
hold on, Kim.
Oh God,
my energy is sounding very turned up, and I apologize to everybody that feels a type of way with how I'm coming off. This topic does make me passionate because while I'm in the dating scenario and I'm getting advice and I'm hearing other people talk about these situations, every time it's being brought up from one perspective, when women talk about it, from another perspective, from when men talk about it, and it's never a collective where you see people come
Because you
together.
keep talking.
Hold on.
I think
and
the
give them
problem
their
is I think
opinion.
the problem is your delivery right now. It seems a little
No,
bit
absolutely.
just we gotta
You
calm it
keep
down a little.
talking.
Absolutely.
I didn't. Remember, the whole thing got interrupted as soon as I said something real deep, and I got one more thing to say. When that child support shit happened and them alimonies, y'all chose the goddamn white man, and y'all want protection now.
Okay, you can get him off because he's talking. He's fairly high. He's
Blank,
fairly
blank.
high.
That's what you had to say, boy. You wasted all that time, and that's what you had to say.
He's out here.
That's what you had to really say.
White man. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, you got to go with that one because what the fuck? All right, so next topic. We're off of that topic. We're moving on. Somebody said, next question. Can y'all handle being the side piece, or have y'all ever been the side piece? Now, if you are dating a man and he is not your man, and you guys are not in a committed relationship, you are the motherfucking side piece, because the man is a side piece and the woman is a side piece because y'all talking to multiple people at the same time. So if you start talking to somebody and you think that when they say that you're the only person that they're talking to, then you're a fool because they're lying.
I RT that. If
I
you're
think
not
it don't matter.
married, you are a side piece.
Yes, I agree 100%.
If
I
they
agree
lying and
100%.
they get
But
away
and
with it,
you know
then,
what?
you know,
It's sad because some of these side pieces, they don't really know they're side pieces. They think they're the main. That's the sad part.
If
yeah,
you're
if
not
he says you the
married with a
man, you go.
document and a license, you are not a main chick. You're always a side chick. The law only respects the wife. That's it.
And what about side pieces knowing their
I
place?
just say in a committed relationship. If you're not in a committed relationship, then you pretty much are the side piece.
I think a committed relationship is ease for women, but for men, they really don't settle down until they are in a marriage. That's when a man says, "I'm locked in." Other
That's
than
not
that,
true.
their eyes is open. You may operate as
Niggas out
such,
here
but
married right
you
now. Fuck the Lord,
they
and the nigga
operate.
they think.
Of course, but how y'all operate on a basics? I'm just gonna say it's for the wife. Y'all don't settle down. Y'all don't respect. Y'all don't cater.
Married
Y'all
men,
don't submit
married
to
men,
wives
married men are sometimes not that faithful either. But yeah,
at
if you're a
all.
side chick and there's a wife, there's no you have to know your place sometimes. That's why in this generation these days, these side chicks think that they're going to take the wife's place, but that's a very rare occasion. I think that you can take a wife's place as a side piece. So ladies, don't forget that. Focus your attention on a man that's available and will commit to you.
And not bring it 50-50, right?
Period.
Yeah. No, that 50-50. Sir, if you want to roommate with a dude and pay 50-50, go roommate with him.
Please
But
don't
stop
go back to
looking for
50-50.
chicks to go 50-50 with. Like, go find a dude roommate and hang out with him
Well,
and
just
play
look
video
for a
games
guy
all
that
day.
takes
I
care of
don't think no real man is looking for a woman to go 50-50, like I said.
Okay. So that's different. But there's some guys who think that
Divine
they should.
Latex says, I personally want to have a voice in my relationship, so I choose to pay 60-40. 60-40. Girl.
The most I'll go is 70-30. 70-30 is the most I'll go.
Girl, so that means you paying the 60%.
Wait, no. They gotta be paying the 40. This gotta be the 40 part. Because you paying 40 and you got no power. This is
Hey,
what
what
I'm
I tell
talking
you, it's all
about.
about
This shit is
power.
sad.
You hear me?
This shit is sad. Then what y'all trying to say is y'all trying to use the leverage of money over a nigga.
Hey, look at Stephen and Oprah. Look at Stephen and Oprah. She got the bag. She treat him like a fag. They
You
not
see what
lying.
I'm saying? And the men who have the money treat the women like shit. Y'all just attested to that.
No,
with
that's
Sherry
not-
on the
That's what you
line.
want. You
Yes,
want
it
me
is.
to take
No,
that
it's
shit
not.
away?
No, it's not. I don't
saying
know.
that
I
shit.
don't know a woman that would sit there and say, I would
No,
like for a man to
First of
hold
all,
on. I never heard
you
of
generalizing all niggas who do support their wives like that, talking about they treat them like shit.
I never
and it
heard
ain't
a
even
woman
fucking
say,
true.
I want a man
That's
that's a
not even
provider that is going
What
to
the
treat
fuck
me
is
like
wrong with
shit.
y'all?
I never heard that. I never
Me,
heard a
I
girl
never
say I
heard
desire
that either. But guess
Generation.
what? You shouldn't be looking for no guy.
We're
to
not going to
take care
agree
of
on
you
this
in the
topic
first
at
place.
all. Let's just leave it.
What the fuck is
Like
wrong
I
with
said,
y'all?
you guys keep paying 50-50 if you want.
Illuminati,
It's freedom of choice.
you never say nothing when I add you onto the chat. So what you want to say? Because you said
This shit is mind-boggling.
speak up, Illuminegro, speak up.
Illuminegro.
Each time I add you into the thing, you don't ever say nothing. So I always take you right back off because you don't be saying nothing.
So can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm. Yes, see.
And this is gonna be for the men
See,
to
you
give
ain't
their
saying
input. In a relationship with a woman, what do you guys consider and see as respect?
Wow.
Not
No
shit. It's a lot of
disrespectful.
shit.
No calling names. No
Yeah, no
mental,
calling
verbal,
names.
physical abuse.
What you gonna do?
No putting people down for no reason. No starting arguments just to get reactions out of people.
That's fucked up.
No
But you know
disrespecting
what?
family members.
That's in a Walt Disney relationship though.
You'd be surprised. There are some healthy, functioning relationships out there where people actually respect their partner.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, them motherfuckers been married 30, 40 years. Come on now. Shit went down.
But it has to start somewhere.
No, what I'm saying is mistakes go be made in a relationship. Shit go be
100%.
fucked up and
Right, ain't shit
like,
perfect.
you gonna go through some shit. Woo.
This ain't no
You gonna go,
Cosby.
But what does that have to do with being respected?
I would never get married
What
again.
about the respect? What about the respect?
Exactly.
Because I don't see that somebody getting on somebody's live where there's a whole bunch of people able to see to sit there and say, how can she get the power out of her respect from her man who should be getting the respect because of their financial situation and putting it out there like that? If y'all was one of those dudes that was watching y'all girl send that text message, would y'all feel respected?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What text message you talking
That
about?
not the text message, the comment. My bad.
Stevie
The
wasn't here
comment.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stevie.
The comment that just came up where the person asked
I
about the
can't
paying
see no
60-40.
I can't see no comments.
Okay, the question that was just
yeah,
if y'all was the dude that was watching y'all girl say, how can I get the power in my relationship because I'm paying 60-40 with a dude that can't make it and basically putting him down for his financial situation, how would you feel respected?
It's like
you shouldn't even be with her.
It's like
exactly. So this is what I'm saying. Why you got women that's in these situations and they sit in there what I consider to be settling and they're finding themselves to be telling the men everything is cool. That's where I'm saying that the respect is not being given. So while I'm not saying that I condone this and that you should be blatantly being disrespectful, but regardless of how the situation go and how the cookie crumble, there's going to be a lack of comfort because as a woman, our safety and us being provided for and making sure that we have a roof and we have food and if we have children, we can take care of them comfortably will always be our main focus. Men's main focus would be to be in those situations being desired, and that's where your respect comes from.
Okay,
and that's
see,
what you
I
base
think
your
I
man
think you dig and that motherfucker, my husband. I think they actually don't believe in paying 50-50. I think they do like to contribute to the woman that they're seeing, and maybe more so than she does. I
like
think
control
they're also
just
saying
like
like
y'all
if they
like
go through
control.
hardship,
Like
they want
the motherfucker
a
that say
woman who will be able to help them out and not just
Men
be
wanna
expecting
be in
them to
control.
pay all the bills when they can't really afford to.
Exactly. That motherfucking wife. That's what I'm talking. See, that's why we see eye to eye on shit. If I was in a position to do all the shit I want to do for my wife, I would. Bitch, you ain't even got to motherfucking work none of that shit. You get
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
that's a question. I think that's every man's opinion. Trust me. I never met a man that said deep down for the woman that they choose that they're going to be the greatest man and provider for them. And this is why men in those situations get the respect. But until you get to that situation, you can't front and say the dynamics of relationships don't be twisted and y'all don't be feeling like women be on y'all neck and the women don't feel like the men be on our necks when we come down to these roles. And the biggest problems do be the finances. And then it trickles down to the respect and the infidelity. It's inevitable.
Man, boy, I hate
And that's gonna happen on both. That's gonna happen on both ends too.
Absolutely. So this is why the best situation
let's
is
let
if you have a man
let's let the
providing.
guys talk a little bit. See, let's let them put in their
Girl,
little 2 cents, please. I just
absolutely.
want to hear what they
Okay, girl. Okay, girl.
I would hate
See,
to
I
be
agree with
pouring
you. Don't get it
thing with
twisted. I
chicks.
agree with you, but I kind of want to hear what they have to say.
Seriously, man. Like your voice will get on my nerves and I'll be out the door so much.
I agree. I'll be chasing your ass out, but go ahead.
Right. She ain't playing. Go ahead.
Go
ahead, Stevie.
I said what I said. Nah, I said
You
what
guys made Stevie sad now.
You ain't make me sad, shit. I just it's just interesting now.
So Bunny is asking how long should a woman wait for a ring?
Now, how the fuck y'all just go cut me out when I was talking?
My bad.
Go ahead, Stevie. I'm sorry.
Now, it's just interesting how y'all thinking because if the man is doing right by you, no matter what his okay, fuck the whole roommate situation. He got half in this account, and y'all see me like I'm talking about if y'all in a relationship, right? Y'all in a relationship. He can't do nothing but to provide 50 at this time of moment because maybe his job, maybe he ain't where he want to be at now. But that's when y'all got to work as a team.
I agree.
That's when you work as a fucking team because it's but at the end of the day, it's both of the incomes belong to both of y'all, basically.
One, y'all.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But
I agree with that.
thing, like,
you have to have your man back. Behind every strong, successful man, there's a strong woman.
Everybody bring to the table. Make the table. Everybody prepare the table.
She won't date a
2 hands clap. You know what I always say? 2 hands clap. You can't get nothing from one
Oh,
hand.
you talk about
Two
that
hand
other
clap.
clip where the lady said that
Hold on, I'm
she
trying to
wouldn't
hear
date a 9
Cheryl.
to
What's
5.
Cheryl say?
Oh, I can
Two
hear
hands
her.
clap. Two hands clap.
Oh, Cheryl,
I
we
mean,
can't hear you.
50-50. That I'm okay with
Y'all
two
hear her?
hands clap, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so should we
So
go
you
on to
gonna
another
hold your
question
own,
now, you
whether
guys?
you there or
Maybe.
not.
I can't even hear her. I want to hear her too.
Okay, I can hold my
Cheryl, you
own.
gotta
I have no
leave and
problem.
come back because we can't hear you.
Okay.
Somebody in the comments was
I know it was
asking
good. You saw her head?
how long you should wait for a ring, though.
Oh, that's a good question. I'm in that situation now with the ring
For a
situation.
long
So how
time.
long you been waiting? A long time. Oh God.
Okay,
How
it's
long you been
been,
waiting?
you guys,
time.
it's
How
been,
old are
we've
you?
been dating a year now, right? And I already told him when
Wait, you just said you were single.
No, I never
Oh,
said. I called myself
lie.
motherfucker's wife because I'm actually kind of feeling him a little bit. But
Ooh.
unless you,
Oh my God,
unless
she not getting no ring.
Ooh,
Girl, that ring ain't coming. That ring ain't coming, girl.
Oh my God, the truth gonna come out in a minute.
But the thing is, right? The thing is, until he has a ring on my finger, I'm not taking him 100% seriously. He's
And you
taking.
should.
I'm
How old
not.
are you? How old are you?
A lady never
Man,
tells
I
her
ain't trying to hear
age.
that bullshit.
A lady never
Hi,
tells her
yes.
age. I'm in my early 30s. That's all you need to know. A lady
Your
never tells her
early
age.
30s and y'all been
Can you
Yes.
together
still?
for
Can you
7 years.
still hold on? Can you still childbear?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Well,
The ring might be on. The ring might be on the way, girl. It might
That
be.
See, how old are
you
you?
get
See, how old are you?
Girl,
who,
mind your
me?
business.
See, we need to know how old you are.
No,
Before
no,
we
we not on the
Hold
need
on,
to
hold
know.
on.
We not on
My,
the need to know.
that
No, I'm
that
still.
wife.
First of all, I'm still working. Okay, I'm still working. Okay.
You guys, he's younger than me, right?
How
So
old are you?
he's
He
younger,
younger
and
than you.
he's younger than me by.
Are you at Summer Youth? Or you got a real job? What where you working at?
You got gags and
Hold
giggles.
on. That motherfucking wife, she said her man is
Younger than her.
Keith age or some shit like that.
Oh no.
He's fairly younger than me, but he knows the situation. He knows that we don't do 50-50. He's stepped up to the plate. He has a great job. I encourage him. He's gone even further in the short amount of time that we've been talking. He's really leveled himself up. I do make a lot more money than him, but he's got now to the point where he's almost at my level, and he probably will.
Wait, but are you
surpass
on
me.
your back?
In terms of what? What do you mean? What does that mean?
Do he have you on your back?
What?
What does that mean?
Are y'all doing the nasty?
Yeah. Yeah, but
that ring is on a delay, sis. That ring is ring is on a delay.
Let me
Nope.
finish something.
No.
We're also long distance, right?
Girl.
So he's not getting it like that.
Hell,
No,
girl, that ring is on a delay.
You guys,
That ring is at the depot.
No. You guys don't
forget about
you
that
guys have to
goddamn
listen
ring.
to someone to hear the situation. Let me tell you the
Hold
situation.
on, y'all fucking people.
We
Y'all
fly
gotta
out. We
open-
fly out to see each other every 2 weeks.
Wait, but this is my
We fly
final.
out every
This is my
2
final.
weeks,
This
'cause
is
that's
my
all I
final
can really
tuning.
do.
So, how long before y'all met that y'all started doing the nasty?
I would say.
How long did you know him?
I like the way you say that nasty word. See, I like the way you say that nasty.
It was.
Here we
Say it
go.
again.
3 months. I think it was 3 months in.
Oh man, girl, that
But
ring ain't coming, girl. The ring ain't coming. You
know
got
what?
too much things against you. It ain't coming. You doing the nasty. You are definitely long distance. So
I am an optimistic person, and the thing is,
let me tell you something. If you want the ring soon, if you want the ring in less than another year, then you got to pack up and show up at his door.
Yeah, but I'm not leaving my job for him.
See,
If there's no ring, if there's
you
no
want
ring
to
on my
be the
finger,
man in the situation. You
if
want to be the man.
he knows this
Well,
already.
girl,
He's already he can get a position here. His license will qualify him here. He can get a position where
you
I
think
live.
that's how this works? That's not how men operate, sis. They gotta
But
be.
girl, I'm not leaving my job for him.
Then you not. Then he's
I'm
not
not
gonna be
leaving
able
my
to.
job
He
for
can't
him,
lead
and
you.
he's
Then
willing
that
to
motherfucker.
leave.
Hold on.
He's willing to leave.
Hold on, because I'm grown.
Okay.
At the end of the day, whatever you feel is comfortable and whatever you got going on in your
Thank you,
situation
Kim.
that's
Thank you.
comfortable for you.
Yeah.
You do what's comfortable for you.
Thank
you know
you.
the red signs. You know
I
when to
do.
walk away. You know when people ain't got what you want. Sometimes you got to build the man up to get him where you got to go.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm
when
doing.
he's gonna be feeling comfortable to get the ring.
That's true.
You know what he's
Don't
But
be
it's
trying to
not. It's
lead
not
nobody.
gonna be.
You know what he's told me, and obviously you can't believe everything that someone says, but he says right now he feels like he doesn't have the money that he wants to get the ring. He wants to be happy. And I told him, you know what? I don't really care about. I shouldn't have said this, but I said I don't really care about the cost of the ring, but I do want to like lock this down because I want to have kids soon because my clock is ticking, and he
See,
respects
this
that.
girl,
He
if you
respects
want to
that.
do this is what I'm saying. You got to be on the move. That's number one. So
Mhm.
you can't sit there and say, I got one obstacle and let that obstacle defeat you. If it's your career, you got to say what I want at the end. Do I want my career or do I want this family? That's the
That's the
obstacle
thing.
that you're facing, and you have to choose the path. Now, the way you could go about that path, if you finesse it the way you should, then you
Mhm.
could get both. But more than likely, you're going to have to choose which one you're going to
I
go
know.
on right now.
I told him-
Especially with you being at the age you're in, and you know that your time is different. And then the thing is, it's going to be a big step because his time and your time ain't the same. Even if
That's
he was
the
your
biggest
age,
problem.
it wouldn't be the
That's
same.
the biggest problem that I'm running into. I feel like I feel like
So
I
he
don't-
could wait. He could drag his feet. So if you want to say, I want to do this before marriage, you're going to have to make a choice. If you're going to say that I want to put this in a situation where I'm going to gain what I absolutely want, then you have to make a choice. You
Yeah.
cannot sit there and say that I'm going to be in control in an uncontrollable
Well,
situation.
the
You
thing
cannot
is,
control that.
I've given him what we do is our way of working together right now is we try and keep the communication up a lot. I tell him what I'm going through, what I feel. We make plans together. We work together. We try and build things together. Even in this short amount of time, we've done a lot together in terms of moving forward as a couple. Now, the thing is, he knows I'm not going to wait forever. He knows there's a time limit on this. He knows that, but I don't force it and I don't push it down his throat. Like I need a ring tomorrow. I need a ring next month. But he knows when that time is up, I'm gonna make note of that. I'm gonna say it to him, and I'm gonna be gone, even though it works maybe against my favor. But that's what I have to do. You know,
I mean,
I'm not gonna
feel
wait
you,
forever.
but if it's him, then you should be able to just run down to the courthouse and sign that paper. If that's all,
It's not that easy.
It's not
Yeah.
that easy, but you have to.
It's not that
She got time against her. This is
Yeah.
this is why this is why I have so much passion behind these things, because it's different for us on our side. When it comes down to be a woman, we literally have a time that where things are gonna shut down and shut off for us. So we have to have the best person that is going to be there through those times and not fail us in those moments.
But the key
Yes.
is the best person. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's
Yes.
the major key. That's the major.
Kim, that's
That
the
is the
thing.
major key. So
Yes.
if it's him, then it wouldn't matter. But if you're skeptical about it, then
I'm slightly skeptical because of his age, and I know
Then
Right.
I shouldn't
Then
judge, but I
no.
have to be realistic, right? If
Right.
we get our chemistry is fantastic. We communicate very well. We've made progress together. He listens to me. He respects me. Even as he respects me more than older guys have respected me in the past. He's shown me a lot more than older guys have shown me. But now the thing is, I feel like part of me feels like I'm taking away his youth. I feel like he still needs time to develop. I feel like maybe I'm putting out his light by putting
Well,
so
how
much
young is
pressure
he?
on him. He's about 6 years younger than me, 6 to 7 years younger than me.
Girl, stop
You say
it.
you in your
You
early
understand? Stop it.
Yeah. But you guys, I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. I'm
No,
telling you.
I believe you.
know-
I believe you.
You'd
And
be
I understand the
surprised.
situation you're in. I, number one, think you're overthinking this a little bit too much. You put in a lot of
Okay.
different other factors that may not exist. And the only way to find out, you have to communicate these things and be clear so that you don't walk away feeling like guilt and like a thief. But it's going to be hard to really vacate those feelings because of the situation. But still in all, if you got to walk away from this situation because you're not going to get what you need, you got this. You still are able to go out there and find somebody
That's
that
the
is for
thing.
you and that's going to provide the things that is going to make you happy. So you
You
could be able
guys-
to provide what they want.
Yeah, but take
As
been with him for a
brought
year.
it. He brought the.
You've been with him for 5 years, and y'all can. Then you been
But
with
But
him.
there's
that means
men will sit there and propose
Talk.
within a year. A man that's serious, he's
No,
going to
it's
be like, I only got
actually
$200
every-
and we could get this and go.
Nah,
I just
everybody
want to say,
gotta take your time,
everything that
and
he
and
wants
that's how
to
you
do, he's
get.
done. That
Hold on, that's
hey, how
how you
y'all
get
doing?
trapped in a situation.
I just want to say,
Hold on,
True.
blank, blank.
Kim, you true. You
Okay.
telling the truth.
So
do be a trap.
Right.
Hold on. So where that mother she left? So she basically saying she doing all this stuff to uplift him and do this shit, but you don't want a man to provide 50-50. Somebody help me.
She's trying to help him because he at a young age. He's 7 years younger than her. So what she's trying to do is guide him in the way where he can get up to the point where he can.
She's
pay
trying to
for
build
everything.
a man. Yeah,
Right.
she's trying to build a man, which
But
is
he young,
possibly,
though.
yeah, it may not go in her favor, but I'm pushing
Right.
for the faith.
I'm,
And then
I'm just
for
saying,
it
play
to be,
around with that. Don't take that
and then
serious.
to be a fucking long distance relationship with a nigga
Yeah,
that's done shit. I'm fucking everything. So
that's
hey, you
true.
Right.
You
He
better
see,
tell
young.
you
it.
see, hey, you
You
see
Hey,
how
better
she
tell
was
it.
at the boy right here.
Hello,
can I
you better
say
tell it.
can I say
You
something
better
right
tell
quick?
it.
She don't need to
He
get
young.
married right now.
You better
Can I
tell
say
it.
something right quick?
Go
All
ahead,
right,
Go
Blake.
ahead, Mike.
thank you so much. This is for all the ladies. This for all the ladies.
Oh God, this some bullshit. Go ahead.
Thank you, and I don't want no interruption. I've been watching these. I'm about to get real now. I've been
Go ahead.
watching these sisterhood channels. I've been watching Shira Run. I've been watching Crystal Swirl. You know, and I just want to say, man, these little power games, y'all got to be ready for the consequences. You know, it's y'all mentality because y'all do have power. That mentality is the reason why don't interrupt. It's the reason why this world messed up now. Y'all want control and power so bad, and y'all don't even realize y'all are birthing out the Antichrist, and y'all know y'all not gonna keep that same
Well,
energy.
what you
What
talking
is he
about,
talking
man?
about, bro?
And y'all know y'all not gonna keep that same energy when it backfires because okay, let's
It
say
has
there's
backfired. What do you mean? It's backfired decades
God.
ago. It
I'm almost
backfired so hard that it got you here today to be living room
see y'all.
preaching.
And then look, see, and then you know how women say, I want the man to think they're running it. The government wants to think y'all running it, but they have the higher power. They
All
are
right, Blake.
aware of
Wait, we gonna get back to you. We
exactly
gonna get
because I'm
back to
speaking
you.
facts. It's
Right,
cool.
right,
Hey,
right.
and just
He making a little sense though.
Yeah, he
He
is
No,
making a
making
it
a
little
do
little
sense.
make
sense.
sense, but the way he be going about it is funny.
and
But
just remember,
you not lying.
Go
and
ahead.
just remember, this is just truth. Don't mind the flesh you see, because the truth, because the truth will
Creflo Dollar
always
himself.
speak. The truth. That's why Jesus always say truth. Y'all can't, y'all think y'all don't like me. It's not me that y'all don't like. It's truth. And y'all want the power so bad, and y'all gotta be ready for the consequences. Every time
We
y'all
gonna be
hear,
ready.
no, y'all not, because y'all gonna be crying, and y'all don't mean what y'all say. Trust me. I've been watching this YouTube. Y'all capping.
We
Hey,
may not mean what we
hey,
say, but we
you hear them
definitely mean what
talking?
we do.
Don't listen to them.
The
It's
power
all
ain't
cap.
in the words,
It's all
sweetheart. It's in the actions. It's in the actions. It's not in the words.
It's all cap, bro. Don't listen to nothing these women say. They don't mean nothing. They say it's
Okay.
all cap, bro. They don't mean even the white man. Watch this. The white man went to Mexico to get some tissue. I thought you motherfuckers hate Mexico, but as soon as something bad happens, I'm like, nigga, you ain't even stand on all the
Hey,
bullshit. All the bullshit you ate, you didn't eat none
what
of it.
is
You
he
didn't even
talking
stand on
about?
none of it. That's all I'm saying. Why you think they keep blocking me off? But I want love. Like, look, everybody, let's love. Let's
I hope
love
you
each
call every time she go
talk
live.
about
Point
love.
blank.
Right.
Because why? The reason why I say that, because that's what y'all gonna talk about when that shit hit y'all. But it's gonna be too late because now y'all gotta eat all the bullshit. Y'all ain't speak about love, but now y'all gonna talk about it soon.
We talking about that
I'm
all
out
the
of here.
time.
I'm
All of these
done.
conversations is love. All
I'm
right.
done.
All right, Blank. All
Done.
right. Peace
You
out.
said you was done the
Two
last
up.
damn time and call back.
Right. Peace out. Two up.
You said you had something to do the last time. Look at you.
He
You
ain't
can't
even
even hang
left.
up.
He didn't even
Oh,
leave
I'm
yet.
done. Yes.
He
No,
talking
I'm
about he
scared
got
to get
something to do.
man. The sound ain't
He
loyal.
ain't got shit to
Do
do.
you know
You
how
been
to
sitting
leave,
in the
nigga?
same spot since we called you the last time.
Is
Where you
is
at
this
that
it?
is
What the
sunshine?
fuck
We
is
in
he
the dark.
doing? Is that his way of leaving?
He ain't going nowhere.
Wow.
He been walking around the same parking lot when we first called him.
For 2 days. For 2 days.
What the hell are you talking
For
about? You
2
ain't got shit
days.
to
What the fuck
do.
is he doing? So
He
that's his
done
way
bought
of
his little
leaving.
product and he been there ever since. He waiting for the guy to come back. Come on now. Blake, if you don't sit down somewhere, but he be talking right sometimes. Give him a little chance.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Right. Look at him. He's still on the line. What is he doing?
They do be women that be out here talking about living trifling stuff, but guess what? It is what it is.
Yo, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear
Yo.
We
me?
hear you. We hear you.
What's going on?
Not much. Chilling.
Shit. Hey
What you
man,
trying to
y'all
do right now?
shout out.
What the fuck, man?
Right. What type of this ain't no booty call. What are you doing? You got the wrong
Shit, I'm
number.
chilling at the house right now. I'm quarantined like you.
Oh, okay. So where you
So what
going
you
then?
been doing? No, yeah, what you been doing during this
Man,
quarantine?
where
Let
the
me
fuck
know.
Neek at?
Shit, I went to work
Facts.
earlier. I went to work earlier.
Oh, okay.
Are you on narcotics?
You say what?
Are you on drugs?
I
Nah, he
smoke
can't answer
weed.
that.
Weed is
Yeah,
not
I
a
can hear.
drug. Weed
It
is
is a
not a
drug.
drug.
Nah,
I
bro.
smoke.
Yo, he on some
Weed
other
is not a
time.
drug. Drugs.
Yeah,
Look,
I
I'm
had
gonna
some
explain
weed
drugs.
juice and I'm
Like
straight.
you gotta mix.
Me
You
too,
feel
and
me?
I'm
Do other
straight.
stuff.
Why you
I'm
so
just
slow?
saying though. I'm
Damn, see, where
a
you from,
mellow
see?
ass person. That's why.
Listen, I don't
Wait,
want to say where
I'm
I'm
just
from.
cool
It's
like
hectic.
that, baby. I'm just cool like
just
that.
come on now. Ain't nobody
He is
gonna stalk
secret.
you.
I don't think you a stalker, even though you kind of act like one.
The way she
Nah, I
talks,
ain't
she
want to
might be
spot
from New
nobody.
York.
I got
You from New
stopped.
York?
Oh, you mad?
Yeah, she from New York. She
New
mad as
I
hell.
mean,
York.
I'm from New
it's
York.
only
I
one
can
thing. It's
tell a New
only
Yorker.
look.
Yeah.
I'm from New
It's
York.
one thing. I
Right.
ain't from New York. I'm from Florida, baby.
I could tell.
Hey, Neek. I mean, Neek, what the fuck? I got Neek on my mind so much.
Nah, but
So
about
much.
Hey,
that
C,
little convo that y'all
say
was having
nasty.
about, you feel me, the
I knew you was
female
about to
and the
say that too.
50-50 thing, you feel me? Um,
What the
how I
hell
was
going
raised, you feel me, like growing up, the
on? Have
man was
no
taking
fear.
care of
What is he
everything,
talking?
you
What are
feel
you
me?
talking about, player?
So
50-50. He talking about 50-50 when he grew up, but he got to talk faster because we going to be here a while.
We gonna be sleep. Go ahead. The
nah,
hell?
like ain't no 50-50. That look, how it go, bro? You take the man take
Did he say the Medicaid? What you
all
say?
the other
What
shit.
is he talking about?
My wife ain't finna be working straight like that.
Oh, okay.
I ain't even
Straight
married
like
yet.
that.
So how much you make right now?
Don't
Where you
worry about
working?
that. That ain't none of
Where
Oh,
you
your
work
business.
don't
at?
worry about it. Hold on. Wait, no. The next thing is, are you dating right now?
I mean, I'm talking to people.
So you wanna wait to a wife, but she shouldn't worry about your bank account because it don't
I
stretch
mean,
long.
yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I might as well wait because ain't no rush.
You might as well stretch that account. So where
Might as
somebody asks
well
you, they
wait,
could
you
get an
feel me?
answer and you don't gotta be so rude.
I mean, I
How old are
wasn't
you?
being rude. I was just saying, you feel me, certain stuff I'm not finna discuss on YouTube. You feel me?
We don't know you.
Exactly.
You got
Nobody's
a
at your
At
door.
the end of
Nobody
the
is
day,
at your door.
bruh, you got a Lysol
That's exactly why,
avatar.
yo.
That's your
Listen, is
Exactly
avatar,
it
why.
is
bruh.
it is it is
I
it in
move
the
the way I
is it
move. I
What
move
is
the way
is
I
that?
it in
move on
the
purpose. I
is
move
it
the way
in
I
the
move on purpose.
2-digit bracket? Are you making 6 figures? Is it what? What
It ain't
bracket is
even
it
my
in?
money. I really got old money, but I ain't
No,
finna.
where you
I'm
working?
not finna. I'm not finna
Okay,
go.
is the
You feel
money
me?
being built? Is it in the business? Is it,
No, where
coming
you work
back?
Invest.
at?
I have investments. Don't worry about
You
that.
have investments.
I'm
Okay.
international, baby.
He got
Okay.
street
All of
investments,
Oh,
is
he
what
living
he's
Nah,
saying.
nasty.
but like,
You
I
better
ain't no look,
you
but
better tell it
look.
that motherfucker.
I ain't no here to spit at none of y'all and none of that. You feel me? I'm just going off of you, feel me?
Hey,
No,
bro, you
I'm not
got some
I'm not
lean on.
thinking that. I'm not thinking that. I just want to make sure that you're on the way to what you're saying. So you're not misleading nobody to
I
be
mean,
thinking that they should have
I mean,
wives
I'm
and
29. There ain't no jitter. I'm 29. There ain't no jitterbug.
First of
You
all,
feel me? And then on
his
top of that,
avatar
I
is
done
misleading.
experienced
He
a
trying
lot
to
of
get you with the
things in this
Lysol.
lifestyle. You feel
that's
me? In this
a Lysol
lifestyle,
bottle?
so
Yes.
Hold on. Why are you promoting Lysol? Do you have stocks in it?
No,
I
he
ain't
trying
no.
to wheel you
Man,
in.
look, I'm no. If you understand what's on side of the Lysol can, then you'll understand why I'm
Is
saying.
it that fake? Is it that fake Corona ingredient?
If you could read or if you have Zoom on your on your device, whatever
No, we
device
ain't giving
y'all
a
on,
zoom.
you feel me? Just zoom
Right.
in and look at them, look at what's on there, and then think about what's going on right now, and then you'll see why I got it on
Okay.
up
Do you
there.
have like a nonprofit that I can like hit up so
I
that we
speak in
can figure
parables,
out?
baby. I don't get
Oh.
straight to the point. I speak in
Oh,
parables.
okay. Go ahead. Well, go ahead and speak. What you want to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga say I speak in parables. Jesus.
Is this Black
No,
Tone?
but like I was saying,
Don't he sound like
like
Black
I was
Tony off the
saying, you
Ricky
feel me?
Smiley?
My uncle, they take care of their women. You feel me? My dad, he take care of his chick.
That's
You feel
Black
me?
Tony.
Right.
Ain't nothing to a boss. You feel me? Ain't nothing to a boss. If you gonna do it, do it. Why
So
you gonna
where do you
half-ass?
work, boss?
You say what?
Where you work?
Where you work at?
He remind me of Kodak Black.
Man, why you trying to figure out where I work at for?
You
ain't
said
filling out
boss.
no
You said
application.
Are you getting
I ain't
unemployment
filling out no
check?
applications
I just
on
wanted
this
to know
motherfucker,
what
bro.
kind of boss
But look, at the end
job
of
you
the day,
had, boss. Boss, I
has
just wanted
nothing
to
to do with
know.
the conversation because
You
we're not
said boss.
talking
I
about
wanted to
me.
know
We're
what you was
talking.
bossing at.
It's all right.
I just
Pay
needed to
yourself,
I
know.
brother.
mean, I'm
Go ahead.
just saying, bro. Look, I ain't finna go into
Yeah, this Black
matters
Tony.
because
Pay
I got
yourself.
more
Ain't
than one
no.
job. So that's what a boss does. A boss
Okay,
works.
he
A
got
boss works.
multiple
I
income,
have more than
multiple
one
streams.
job. So that's what a
Okay.
boss does.
Right.
It's levels to this boss shit. See, what y'all gotta
Yes.
understand is two type of bosses. It's a boss that
Yes.
work for himself, and then it's another
Absolutely.
boss that work for somebody else. But
See, I
ain't
know
nothing
you
wrong
work
with them
for
two
yourself.
people. You feel me?
I
Yes,
know what
I
you
know
do.
too.
All right.
I know
So
what
that
you do.
let's
I'm gonna
Well,
need
get
that's
some
that.
slick
Let's
prices
get
on
talking.
that.
that
Let's
shit
get that
too.
Right,
narrative
because I'm going to
out
need
the
what
way.
you
You feel me?
got.
I'm gonna need
Whatever
some
got
prices
you on
on that
slow
shit.
mo.
I'm gonna need some prices.
And I know bosses. You feel me? I got bosses in my family. You feel me? So it is what it is.
They in your
Who
family. Are
got
they you though?
somebody got a
You
baby
say
crying in
what?
the background?
I got the same for me. What you mean? What you got going on? I got continuous income coming in year round. What are you talking about?
Right, he
Oh
cracking
Lord,
cards.
continuous.
We ain't even talking about
He got
nothing,
them
bro.
pings for the low.
Money
Hey,
ain't a
them pings
conversation
going
because
for
I can
16
make
a
money
lick.
manifest out of thin air. You feel me? That's
You,
what a
you,
hustler do, bro.
hey, you
You
can
make
give me a
stuff
link for
manifest?
16?
Bro, yeah, you don't know about manifestation?
No, I said you make
Oh
money
God.
manifest out of thin air.
Yes, I can make it manifest out of thin air. You feel
All
me?
right, and
Yeah.
can you send some to me?
Man, bro, I don't do
He
that
gonna
cash
need
Sound
your
out
like he
for.
want
I
cash
some
mean,
out.
work
shit for
done.
Yeah,
you
I
is
was about
what
to
if
say
I
I
work
got a
for it.
cash.
If I work
He on
for it, you
another
gotta work
level.
for
Can
it
you
too. Shit, what
manifest?
you
Wait,
need?
but
What
I'm
services? What
manifesting right
services?
now. Hold
Hold
on,
on,
let me
what
manifest. I
services?
need
Hold on, yeah,
silence
but
for
you
my
better
manifestation.
advertise.
Hold
You better
on, can I get
advertise
some
the cash app
silence?
on here right now.
In
Better
order to
manifest that.
manifest,
Nah,
I need
bro,
to
we gotta
meditate. I
go.
need silence. I'm about to
Well,
send you my
go ahead
cash
and
app.
meditate. However you do your meditation. However
So
you do
that
your
cash app,
meditation. You feel me? I
yes.
ain't not.
I don't know. I think we should tap
Man,
out.
what the fuck Nick
I'm
doing?
trying to
This
tell you,
somebody
I'm
tell
a
us
good
the
ass
nigga over
nigga.
there.
I ain't
Right.
giving you a
Nick, where
goddamn
you at?
thing. You feel
Hold on, let me text
me?
her.
You better
I know
get
I
you
it.
ain't
ain't
even
got
Better
it to
there.
get it out.
give.
Better
You
get it how
can't
you
give me what
feel.
you ain't got. I ain't gonna take what you ain't got now.
Nick,
I
Nick,
don't
Ain't
Nick
give
like
out.
looking
I
that.
for the
don't give
fucking
out
nigga and I'm
handouts,
out here
baby.
in
I don't give out
Chicago.
donations, baby. You gotta
Nick
work
broke
for
as hell
everything.
for that
Look,
shit. She should have let a nigga
I
I
don't
don't
know
give
want
before
what
out
I
you don't
started
got.
talking
donations.
over
I
shit.
ain't
I
never
don't
been
want what
one of
you
those
ain't
type
got,
of
baby.
people.
That's
I
not what I
don't
want. I ain't
cause
that
look,
thirsty
I
neither.
don't want
I
to
don't
hold
take
nothing
from the
over your
pole.
head, and I don't want
Oh
nobody
I
my
don't
holding
take
God,
nothing
from the
Neek,
over
where
my
are
pole.
head. I don't
you?
want no
Hold on,
handout.
Neek, where are you?
I can't do. I
Meek
don't
got
want the
so
cash
done
out
with
because I don't
us.
want no handout. Fuck that shit.
Meek
Right.
ain't
She
never
just
left
left
us
us
like
on
this
the
in her
line
life.
and shit.
Neek, come
Y'all
Nick,
can do
back.
man,
that
what
cash
you
app
on,
shit,
man?
bro.
What
Meek, you
nigga you
throwing
What
us
the hell
trying to
away
you
hit?
like
letting
a
out let
redheaded
in here?
stepchild.
What the hell you letting here, Neek?
Shit, I throw away bad habits.
You got Black Tony on this motherfucker.
Right. What the hell is
Like
what
I'm
you
feeling, like I'm
what are you
supposed
doing?
to take care. I ain't taking care of nobody. Shit, I was
Where
born in
you
this world by
digging?
myself.
We
Fuck
don't
all
even know
that.
what he talking about.
Right. I done got lost.
I don't even take care of my side chick, bitch. What you mean, bitch? You a side piece, bitch. I take care of you when you with me, but when you with him,
I'm
that's
right
his
here,
job.
y'all.
That's his job. Huh?
Yo,
Nick,
you don't
who the
let
fuck
have
over
no
there? And it
yeah,
Nah,
better be
yeah.
your
He
mama.
ain't over here.
look. I'm gonna tell you, bro. Look,
Ain't
that real
nobody
Oh
on
shit,
here
my
bro.
working
God.
with me.
Look,
What
hey, we
y'all?
taking turns. We taking turns.
You
You
ain't
a
got a
star hot
lot of me,
potato,
Nick.
bitch. You
Boy,
gotta play your
you know
side.
I damn sure ain't got a lie to your ass.
That's right, shit.
It's hot
You know I ain't
potato.
got to lie.
lie.
That's what's up. I like that.
Be real, nah. If you had a side nigga, you gonna take care of your side nigga, or you gonna let the motherfucker other bitch help?
Yo, is he still on that?
I'm asking y'all a question. I'm asking y'all a question now. You gonna take care of your side nigga, or you gonna let the other bitch
better not
help?
leave us.
Neither
I'm
left.
asking y'all a motherfucking question now, goddamn. Fuck y'all got going on now. Answer that. Y'all gonna take care of y'all
I don't
side?
even know what he's talking about because I was in the shower.
Don't nobody know what the fuck you talking about.
Yo,
She
shower.
He in
lying.
the
She
shower.
lying. She over there coming up with alibis.
She not
Damn,
lying. She got
I
hella
was in the
echo.
shower. I was in the shower.
I'll lick the water off that motherfucker. Boy.
Nice to know, Nick. It's nice to know.
They know I do that shit too.
That's nasty.
Nick, if you don't bring your
Wait, what you
quarantine
say,
ass
C?
back here,
Hold on. Hey, y'all. C
I'm
said,
sorry.
what
I
you
ain't
say,
mean
C?
to. I ain't mean to frighten nobody.
Hold on, C. What did you
Back in
say?
a second. Hold up.
What you say, C?
See,
Stop
Hey,
trying
y'all
to
scared
bully
of
me.
the, so y'all
Ain't
scared of the
nobody
coronavirus for
bullying you.
real or
Maybe
not?
I heard you say something, but I didn't hear it. What did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't.
What you say was nasty? Say it again.
That
What's
bitch on
nasty?
the back of the Lysol can.
Yo, this guy is geeking.
So
have no
yeah,
fear.
he is. Hey, C.
We
So
had
so
nice having you. Yeah, get him up.
Right.
C. You trying to say if we was in the shower and I was to lick that water off your back, that'd be what?
You know what I'm gonna say.
No, I don't.
Kim, you want to answer?
No, I want
No.
you to answer.
Look, Pastor Kim for 200.
Nope.
You could be in the
Me and
shower with
Stevie
us
got
too.
I
we
slipped up, girl.
straight.
The
Yeah,
last
we
one I
good.
slipped up, girl. Got my back. I gotta
Me
find a
and
new
Stevie is
word.
good.
See, just go ahead and say it.
But why you like so easily turned on? What's going on?
I'm not turned on. I just like the way you say that word. Just say it one last time.
I did, and I messed up, and I ain't gonna do it again.
You didn't
I
mess up.
learned. No, I learned my lesson.
I swear to God, I
I
won't ask
learned.
you again. I won't ask you again. I swear to God. Say it. We waiting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kim, whose side are you on?
she
I'm in the
she
middle.
on my side. It ain't nothing to ask her. She on my side. So say it.
Clearly.
Say it. Let's go.
Damn, I know we got to be in the house for another 30 days, but goddamn, say it.
Yeah, come on, see. So we can move on. Let's go. Say
We
it.
been moved on. I don't even know how we got back here.
Just say
gone.
it. This the last time you gotta say it. I'll put that on Donald Trump.
Oh Lord, no! Now I know you capping.
No, I'm not. Go ahead.
You sound like how he was lying in that conference today. Please, please.
Even Neek waiting on you to say it.
Right.
Kim, you ain't loyal for
Come on,
nothing.
man. I know peer pressure, motherfucker, but you gotta say it.
Girl.
You done logged out of the online? We still online?
Yeah, we waiting.
Why?
We still on.
I got off of here for a second to take a shower, and the number's been completely dropped. Where everybody go?
Man, fuck all that shit. We kicking it tonight, shit. All that shit. We
Okay, guys, come on, let's talk about something new.
Oh no. Oh no.
Travel, girl, you can't come in with the live in the background.
Must be a troll. Yeah, it's a troll. Kick his ass out.
No, you gotta go out and come back in. B said, what's everyone's definition of struggle love?
Oh, I can tell you
50-50.
that. You know what though? Struggle love is probably the best.
50-50.
What?
Oh, we said.
What she say?
Finish talking.
Oh, okay. Struggle love is probably the best it's gonna get. Cause that's before the come up, that's before all the other shit. Because y'all struggling together, everything is genuine. You get what I'm saying? You're staying at her mama house or your mama house and shit.
That's not my definition of struggle love. My definition of struggle love is like the meme where they was talking about how Keisha Kaur, she stayed with Gucci while he cheated on her, while he was on drugs.
Oh, okay.
That's struggle love. That's weak.
That was a struggle. You ain't lying. Them kids wasn't being taken care of or nothing.
Oh, well, shit. Well, goddamn it, I'm going through that shit now, man. But we ain't finna talk. It ain't about me today. Not today. But I definitely got some fucking struggle love, boy.
Stevie, tell us.
No.
Yeah, what's your realization of struggle love? What's your reality of struggle love?
What are you going through? Yeah.
No, we ain't. No, it ain't fuck all that. No, we ain't. It ain't about what I. My definition of struggle love is like.
We keep going about his wife. It ain't gonna never stop. So we is not about to go into that.
Neat. Yeah, you're right. We're not gonna get into that. But yeah, you're right. We're not gonna get into that. They doing that shit on purpose.
It's a wild.
Tim, what's your definition of struggle love?
Oh man, come back to me. Come back to me. I'm over here trying to make plates. Go ahead. Come back to me.
See,
what's
your
it up? I'm about to look it up.
Oh my God!
What do the critics say?
Damn it! I agree with you, Nick. That's definitely yeah, like how Shaquille O'Neal and Connie is. That's definitely struggle love. All the shit they went through. That's definitely struggle love. All the shit they went through. Yeah, like how
Come on, let's change it.
Travel
Nick,
the
don't let
world.
them
We can't
back in.
add
They
you no
doing
more
that
because
shit
I
on
don't know what
purpose.
you're doing.
Nah, they doing that shit on purpose.
So here's the Urban Dictionary. To make love to someone who is resistant. Now that sounds like rape.
Well, yeah, your definition. See, we want your definition, not the shit you read.
I don't know.
I know
have
what
two.
it'd be.
I have two different ways that I can
It would be
interpret
going
that.
50-50, right?
No, not necessarily. I don't have a big issue against going. I don't have anything against going 50-50. I've grown up in a household going that way. I just have a problem with the dynamic of the relationship when 50-50 is being happened and the woman isn't strong enough to submit and the man isn't strong enough to be masculine. That's what my point I try to get to, but I went around it completely wrong. But struggle love for me, I would just say, is just when people are unhappy. They struggling. If they broke and they down and out and they busted and they dusty, they struggling. They not making ends meet. They not loving each other properly. It's just a struggle.
So all three of us is on the same page. Me, you, and Nita. That's struggle love. But shit, my struggle with shit with me and my wife, shit, always eating them noodles and them chips ahoy, standing in my mama house. This stuff today. I ain't gonna lie, them the days I miss.
Oh, you gonna eat it then?
Huh? What you say, Neat?
That wasn't me.
Oh, who the fuck was that? Oh,
I don't even know.
Yeah, we can watch 911.
Oh, that's somebody else.
That's Kim.
So
Oh,
you
I'm
miss
sorry.
somebody eating up the snacks?
No. I'm making dinner. Yeah, I'm behind on dinner actually. I was supposed to been had dinner on the table. Y'all over here fucking me up.
All right, well, we gonna end the live because we've been on here for a long time.
Somebody said struggle love is who could get each other clothes off first. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Now we ain't going nowhere until she say what I want her to say. She said
We ending this damn live. We've been
hey,
on here about 4 hours.
hold on, Neat, check this out.
But y'all be safe, sanitize.
No. You're not
sanitize them cell phones.
No. You're not finna leave like that. Let me explain to Neat what happened. So Neat, look, I told her that I'll lick the water off your neck if we was in the shower, and she said she'll do it too. Yeah, she said me and me. She said that we both could lick the water off your neck, and she said,
did not say that.
I swear to God, she said that, and she
And
said,
you see how he gonna lie on the makeup?
and she said, she said, what did you say? See, what did you say that was?
You trying so hard to pull that one out.
What? What did you say though?
And especially because you want to pull that little thing out. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Come on, see, what did you say?
Go to bed.
I ain't ready to go to bed.
Night night. I know you're not. You need that one little. You need that little let go. I know.
Oh, you go let it go for me?
No, I'm gonna end on this note. Good night, guys. Neek,
Tam
bless you.
Leo says, "Do we think download men should be exposed?" I say yeah.
And then y'all be like shorty in that car, and then y'all be like, no. Should every woman be exposed for everything they do? Should women be pranced around town for the whole world to know?
No, that's different. I feel like you shouldn't be deceiving people. I feel like you should give them the choice to deal with you. And if you lie, then yeah, you can be exposed for lying.
But every download man is not lying to their partners. You could see a download man and then expose him, and you don't deal with him. You just see his business.
No. I'm talking about if I deal with you. Now,
absolutely.
If I deal with you and you lie to me and you tell me that you only like women and you like men, I'm not the type that's gonna expose you, but I'm not opposed to somebody exposing him.
I'm not gonna expose, but I will go to court and I will sue.
Like, I'm not about to blast you all over the internet, do live videos, doing all that. I'm not gonna expose your identity and stuff like that. However, that shit is not cool at all. And if a girl is dealing with a guy and he lies to her and he tells her that he's straight, I'm not gonna be mad at her if she do.
I'm mad at her because she wound up being, attacked and brutally attacked because she felt a need to express herself. So I don't think I want to go that route. It may feel good in the moment because you are anxious and shocked, but these situations don't end too good. It is. Oh, I know. I saw the whole thing. It's a whole lot more, but it's kind of what excited it. And you see, outside of that particular situation, men don't have a problem going after women in that type of way. So from that perspective, I wouldn't want to give them the ammunition and make a gun and shoot at me with it. So I'd rather go the safe route. It's not an actual benefit. You don't get a reward. You don't get any tangibles from exposing somebody's personal business. You get vendetta and people coming after you.
You better not lie. I don't like liars, period.
I would be devastated.
My whole thing is liars. I don't like liars. Don't lie to me. Don't and you'll be good.
I don't know. It depends on how we're exposing this.
All right, D. Good night.
All right,
everybody.
bye, Kim.
Good night.
All right. Damn, everybody left?
Yeah, everybody gone.
Oh, so it's just me and you on this live?
Bye, Stevie. Bye, bro.
All right, guys.